Yeah, and we are live. How you guys doing? How's everybody? Welcome to the Thursday show. As you know, we are here every Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and to show you what's up with Brazil,
Maybe.
more specifically Rio. And we have the beautiful Renata here. Um, why don't you do the honors, please?
Hey guys, welcome to Brazil with Renata Lopes. And tonight we are on one more live. And tonight I hope you guys enjoy the place where I'm going to show you guys. That's one place when you guys come to visit Rio de Janeiro. You guys must go there. It's beautiful place. It's nice. Also I can see, it's a nice place for men can date women.
Yeah, it's a nice date spot. So one of the things that happens when people get out to Brazil is they go to a couple of places, the more known places, and then they're kind of like, oh, where do I go? What do I do? And so we are always asking, hey, where's there to go? Where's cool to go? Where can I bring a date? Where can I do this? So
Yes,
watch
it's
the channel.
it's many beautiful women there. Oh my god.
And it's just a cool place to bring somebody. So if you find a date
Yes.
and
Also,
you say, can I take you out? Let me take you to this place. She's going to really enjoy it.
it's good to go there in the evening, what I see. Just sit down, relax, talk, drink, enjoy the view. It's, oh my god, the view it's gorgeous, beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, I don't want to leave the place. I just want to stay there. Yeah, it's really nice.
What's up to all the peoples in the room? JB, I see you. Doors, Blackfist, 86. Everybody, what's up? Welcome.
Welcome. Good evening.
So this is the spot that we were talking about before. It's in Botafogo. And
But
it's at the top of the mall there.
you're right.
So well, let's wait a bit so we can get people in here before we start the video.
Yes, it's in a rooftop from the mall.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
Yeah. They have food, they have drinks. They don't have live entertainment, right? Just a DJ. Or do they have a DJ? What do they have there for music?
They put some music. I don't know if they have DJ. I don't see any DJ there.
Okay. So it's more of a chill spot. It's not a place you go to dance. It's a place you go to sit down and eat and talk.
Maybe in the nighttime. I don't know how is it in the nighttime. I'm not there in the night.
Well, you need to go back at night then. Well, I can't see it being open late because it's in the mall.
Because it's inside the mall, I know.
So I can't see them having the mall open and people.
But it's very busy. It's a very busy place.
Yes, but you'll see Renata going to this place, and she has to go up the escalator all the way to the top. So she has to go through the mall to get to this place, and it's quite a journey. Didn't they have elevators?
I don't look for.
Yeah, it was like it's maybe 5 floors.
Much more.
Really?
I think.
I don't know about. Okay, but anyways, so that's why I'm saying I can't see it being open for people to go there at night, like late. So
yes, it's very popular place. Really nice. A lot of people there wait outside, wait in the line. Put the name in the list to get available table. But you guys also can contact them, and arrange, just book it before go reservation.
yes, Blackfist, turntables in the background. You know it. I'm retired DJ though. Shalimar video says planning a trip to Brazil. Can you give info on Balneário Caborio? Caborio? Do you know
Acabou.
he says it's the Dubai of Brazil, and greetings from California. Do you know this place?
Não.
Is that in Rio, Shalimar? I've never heard of this place. Yeah, maybe you can give more info on that, because that looks interesting. Janeiro. Okay.
Banheiro.
It's south of Sao Paulo.
Banheiro. Oh my god.
Janeiro.
It sounds like toilet in Portuguese. The way you say.
Oh, the way I say it. Balneário, like this. How do you say it? Say it.
No, you say banheiro.
Oh, banheiro. Okay. Barneiro. Amboriu. I'm just looking it up on. It's like a city. Okay. Oh yeah, it looks pretty interesting. Would you like to see that, Renata? Let me.
That's in São Paulo.
I'll put it up on Google Maps. Hold on. Share screen. Share screen. Here we go. You see it?
Yes.
And it is, yeah, it's really south from Sao Paulo. It's not just south from Sao Paulo. That's pretty far.
That it's not look like, it's not see like.
It's interesting looking.
Which place it is?
Yeah, I could see you comparing it to Dubai. Very
Wow.
fancy, very new looking.
Which place it is?
This place we're talking about.
Yeah, but where it's in Brazil?
Yeah. It's north of Florianopolis. I don't know why he said Sao Paulo, but it's north of Florianopolis.
Oh, Florianopolis. Florianopolis, I hear it's a beautiful place.
Yeah. So, anyways, sorry, we're just off topic there a little bit. Charlie Rue, good evening.
Hey, Charlie. Good evening.
Shalimar says it's a state of Santa Catarina. Okay. All right. Well, maybe one day Renato will get out there. Who knows? But anyways, back to what we're dealing with here. Terraço Botafogo. Okay, before we get to that, the next show, what's going to be Monday's show?
Monday show, we're going to show the party in a rooftop for Marriott Hotel in Copacabana.
Are you going back there, or are you just? I saw some of the footage. There's not a lot there. You don't talk about it, really. You just there, right?
Yes, I talk about it in live, you know.
Okay. There's not much, but okay. Cool. So that will be Monday. Marriott. That's
Marriott.
right in the center of Copa, right?
Yes.
So if you're walking along Copacabana Beach, it's pretty much right in the middle.
Yeah,
on the other side of the beach. Postal 4, yeah. Oh, you're still talking. Okay. Shalimar still. He said they have a replica of Christ statue and an avenue called Avenue Atlantico. Is that this? Does it run along the beach just like in Copa or in Rio? Okay. You want to start this video? Does anybody have any questions before we get started? Well, let's look at the video and see what's up. You ready?
I'm ready.
What are you drinking today? What's the drink today? Caipirinha.
Yes.
I need to go get a drink. Okay, let's start the video. Get my drink. Everybody, enjoy. And yeah, here we go.
Hey guys, welcome to Brazil with Renata Lopes. Today I'm going to show you guys Terraço Botafogo. That's one really nice place. It's a restaurant and bar. It's stay in the top for the Botafogo Mall and have a really nice view. It's very, very popular. When you guys come to Rio, Brazil, make sure you come to this place and enjoy because it's good food, good view, nice vibe. Come with me. Ai, que lindo! Olha. Really nice, guys. Look at that. It's a Te amo, love you, mom. Oh, really nice. I can't wait to see it. Again, it's called Terraço Botafogo. What is this? Oh, word. Ai, isso aqui parou, sabia? Ficou estranho. I can't wait to see it, to go there. Olha que lindo. Look, it's really nice. Oh boy, look at that. Nice, nice. Olha esse aqui. Olha esse de cara. Tá mostrando não, né? Bianca.
Aquele eu mostrei, esse aqui que não.
Olha esse aqui. Look at it. In the back, Esmeralda. Almost. We are there. I'm sure it's busy. Oh boy. Because the weather is good. The drinks are good, the food's good. Everything's good. And this side, they have a outback. Also with really nice view. But we're not there yet. We're going to Terraço Botafogo. Oi. Oi. Eu acho que foi, né? Tá bom aí, Bianca? 1, 0! Vai! Oh boy! Let me see. It's because they are very tight. This one is more easy, but I can. Não, teria que botar do lado de cá. Ah, então vambora. Perdi. divertir. Tá bom, querer jogar de novo mesmo. It's okay, I don't want to win anyway. So. Desenrola boat. Okay guys, Terraço Botafogo, it stay in the last floor for the mall. So that's why we go up, up, up. Desenrola, bate, quebra de ladinho. E tá chegando. We almost there. We almost there. So you guys see it, it's a lot of people here. We have to wait, it's about 50 tables, so with chair, take a long time, but we possible go just inside visitor, and I let you guys know the place. I asked him how long it take for waited, he's not telling me exactly, so maybe 30-40 minutes, I don't know. I go ask the guy again, but it's a lot of people wait outside. You also possible just go inside just to see the place, just to know. So, vem bem. Oh boy. Eu ia filmar a comida, o cara passou com a comida. Look guys, it's completely packed, a lot of people. Wow. Here, where they prepare the drinks. Wow, put a little bit everything please. Check guys, that's one I don't know this area, if this area it's VIP, what is that, it's a reservado there. Really nice, look the view. That's the Sugar Love. That's the Botafogo place. And the other side there, it's Copacabana. This place it's very popular. A lot of people they come here to eat, drink with family. Check the dessert. Oh my god. That's really nice. Here it's a line for people who want to take picture. Look, food, steaks, porks. Here it's a bar. People stand, drink, sit down. Yeah, because the table is difficult. So if you want to come, you know, just take your drink and stand some way, just enjoy the view. It's allowed. Really nice picture. Very good. Here, people they sit, they drink, talking. I want to take a table. I want to take a, I don't know, let's see. But it's take a long time. And look the foods. The foods.
Cold. Let's look at that food for a second. Okay. I want you to again tell people there's a waiting line there, so you got to go early, unless you're gonna stand at the bar and just have a drink. But if you want to sit down, as you could see, there was a long wait for Renata, so keep that in mind. It's a very popular place, as you could see. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Oh, Shalimar video with the $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the support.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcomed.
Thank you. Yeah, they have chicken, they have fish, they have meat, linguice, pork. They have all types of foods there, what I can see.
All right, let me keep going. Oh, he says Viva Botafogo. Okay.
Look very good. Very nice. Meat, French fries, salad, fish. This is fish, guys. Look the meat.
Sua mãe me ligou contando uma história que a chuva levou todo equipamento. Só deixou.
And here it's the meat, the steak. There, another one, chicken. Oh, they also.
Eu com os documentos.
Rice with broccoli.
Ela disse não sei o que fazer.
getting hungry.
Really nice. Very good. Very
I
good.
knew it.
Bota ela no avião.
Okay, let's pause for a second. You have a couple of questions, but yeah, that food looks
I
pretty good.
knew it.
What was the question that I saw? Is yes, Charlie, the girl in the white skirt, bodybuilder, muscles. Shalimar says trip in July, Rio and Buenos Aires. Any idea for the Laser or Salvador? You're not gonna go to Rio? I don't know how many times you've been to Brazil. I don't know if that's a regular thing for you, but let's. He's asking, is Botafogo close to Lapa?
It's not far. It's like 16, 19 minutes, I think, from
Here's the
Lapa.
map. So Botafogo is an area, but this particular building, you could see it on the map there.
Yes, it's like 16, 19 minutes from Lapa. Not much.
Yeah, Lapa is just north. Where? How come can't see Lapa here?
But not walking. I mean, Uber.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, not far, but closer than Copa. But it's pretty much in the middle of Copa and Lapa. Live Travel Tours is asking, what day was this? Was it Saturday?
No, I forgot.
You don't remember if it was a weekend?
No, I forgot. Yes, but I think it's Saturday
Yeah.
because the party in the Marriott. Normally, they make the party in the weekends, like Friday or Saturday, because after that I go into Marriott party.
Okay. Kenneth says you have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Wealth building journey with the $10 super chat. Thank you, sir. Estou chegando com presente. Gosto muito do seu trabalhado duros nos vídeos.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I like when that's what I say. I like when the guys send me a message and they say they enjoy, what I do, show the places and a little bit the culture, how as Brazilians they think about it and the place to go and enjoy. So it's really good when I get message back, they enjoy.
Yes, feedback is always welcome. And also letting us know what you guys want to see. Where do you want Renata to go to next? This is important for us to know as well, for Renata to know where she's going to go next. Okay. Shalimar Video says it's his first time in Brazil. So why Salvador and Fortaleza? Are you planning to visit different cities, or are you just looking for one place to go? If you're going to look for one place to go, I would suggest Rio. Do you speak Portuguese? That's
I
another question.
suggest Salvador, Bahia.
For the first place? I don't think so. I think it depends. Now, like I said, do you speak Portuguese? If you speak, because you're not going to find a lot of people that speak English in Salvador.
No, it's the same in Rio.
I don't think so.
Especially if he's going to Pelourinho in the downtown of the history, the culture. Yes, it's a lot of people there speak English. I believe that.
Oh, he says first to Rio also. Okay, you're gonna visit different places. That's always good. Okay, let's continue with the video.
Eu durmo no chão. Fica calma, não tem pressa.
Look how people, they look very comfortable.
Quando eu vi no aeroporto
They sit, they talk.
Seu rosto, desgosto X. Será que é pra mim? Não vou me precipitar.
What's that?
I believe people just sit there for a long time, just enjoy the view and talk. You know, the view is fantastic.
Yeah.
Look outside. Look, check outside.
Vou descobrir.
Again, if you guys want to go inside to know the location, stand, have some drink, it's allowed. But for come to use the restaurant, I have some table, you need to put your name in a list and just wait a little bit.
Lindo madame.
Now let's see if we get some drink.
Amanhã você se serve, pega o que quiser.
Look guys, that's gin tropical.
Fez do meu ouvido um grande pinico.
Really nice, really good. I love that drink. Also have the one. This one is with watermelon. Tastes very good. A lot of pretty women. You guys going to love this taste. Also, I take the number, you know, in case you guys want to call, have a big group with friends, want to make the reservation, want to sit close to the nice views, nice tables, you know. I put the number in it in the description for the video. Then you guys can please contact them in the WhatsApp and make the reservation.
You need to send me that info.
Me, Bianca, cadê o seu drink? And my delicious drink. Guys, it's a really nice place. Really nice. It's fresh. You know, it's very relaxed, calm down. Have some music in the back, you know, it's the food is good and the food smells really, really good. Okay guys, let's go around a little bit more and that's people, they sit here and they wait when they contact them. People, they wait outside also. So, but you guys can see, you possibly come to see, stand, enjoy. It's really okay guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Many kisses. See you in the next video. Bye. Like, subscribe, leave comments, and follow me on Instagram.
You forgot to turn your mic on.
What? You know what? I want to go back this place. I want to go back there.
Go back at night. Check it out. But you forgot to turn your mic on in some of those parts of the video.
I know. I can hear. Oh boy.
Go ahead.
I want to go back this place. I want to go in the, before the suns go down, and enjoy for the rest.
Oh, the sunset.
Oh boy.
Shalimar says in 6 days he's going to spend 6 days in Rio, 6 days in Argentina. 6 days, multiple cities. I don't know how you're gonna how much you can get out of going to a city for like 1 or 2 days, 3 days, then going to another city. That's you're gonna need a vacation after your vacation.
Yeah.
A lot of moving around, man.
Yeah, but some guys they do like this.
I
I
need
have
to,
one
I need
friend
to sit in one place for at least two
Argentina,
weeks.
and then after he's come to Brazil.
Yeah, but he's spending 6 days in Brazil, right? So he's going to different cities in those 6 days. That's impressive. He says he's from California. He only speaks English. Um, and another super chat, $20 super chat. Thank you, Shalamar.
Thank you very much.
Is any info, best SIM card to get, using ATMs or bringing US dollars and converting it in Rio? Better to use Uber or regular taxi? Are there any Indian Hindu restaurants in that area? Okay, let's answer some of these questions. You deserve it, man. You came with the super chat. Best SIM card to use in Rio?
I suggest always use Uber.
No. One at a time. First thing, best SIM card.
But the SIM card for the phone?
Yes.
Yes, the SIM card for the phone need the CPF to register. You understand? To
To
use.
register. I don't think you're going to be able to do that. You're only there for 6 days.
But yeah, they say TIN, the SIM card, TIN. It's possible to put the passport number, but I don't know. I don't try. I don't know. That's for sure. When I going to help with one foreign guy, to have a SIM card, then I put my CPF, for make his SIM card working. But I want to have a Vivo because the area is the best. I like Vivo, and the guys say buy a TIN because TIN now is possible
To
put his
use your passport instead of a SIM card. So that seems to be the way to go. Tim,
No,
TIM.
the CPF.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the guys say. So, but I don't know. It's true. I need to check.
And you know what? If you're going to be there for 6 days, it might just be worth it to buy the extra data on your phone from wherever you're coming from. Maybe. But yeah, TIM. Look for that card. You're gonna have to go to the mall, bring your passport, and register it. But that's a lot, man, for 6 days.
Yeah, because I saw, people's they sell for foreign people's SIM card, but what they not tell people's, the foreign people's is for they use the SIM card, they need to register, they need to call and put the CPF number for the line start working.
Mm-hmm. What about those little cards that you buy at the in the kiosks down near the beach? The same thing?
I go check for what Monday show. I'm going to check and I'm going to answer you if the TIN mobile it's true, it's able to use with the passport number. If this is true, then you guys are very good with this because then you can put your passport and use the SIM card. But I don't know. Let's see.
He says that he has I work full-time job. It's my summer vacation. I have AT&T and Verizon. I would suggest you call your carrier because that's what I do every time before I leave to go to Brazil. I call T-Mobile and I say, hey, so what's the plan? I'm going. They ask you what country you're going to, and then they tell you, oh, it's an international plan. You have this much data, this much minutes. They might say, we suggest you get this data package. You might have to pay another $30, whatever, to get more data. or whatever the case is. But call them and see. But when you get there, like Hinata said, it looks like Tim is the best one to go to, but she's gonna check that out. So come back
I don't say it's the
next week.
best. I say
Well, the best one
I
because
prefer Vivo
mhm,
because I use the other ones before and they charge me extra for one thing I not use. You understand? So then in Vivo, normally they cover most the area in Rio. Doesn't matter where you are.
mhm,
So let's say in the top of the Christ Redeemer, there is no phones working, you know. But sometimes the other companies for the phones not working the same Vivo, even when you are under there, close to
yeah.
the mountain. So I like Vivo because they cover their area good. They don't charge me nothing extra. They don't come with surprise in my bill, different for the other ones. So I need to call in the other ones. I need to call and say, "What is this?" And they say, "Oh, sorry, it's a donation." They charge for donation when I don't make the donation. You understand?
Mm.
From some company. They charge for some type music when I now search, when I not pay for the music, and they charge extra things. Even if you read the message, other ones they charge you for.
Oh,
So with Vivo, I don't have this problem. So that's why I suggest Vivo. But what I say good to use Ting, it's only if the info that I get is true. If you're able to use your passport number to make the SIM card working, yes, then I suggest, you
and
know,
my suggestion is call up your cell phone carrier and ask them what they have if you go to Brazil or South America or wherever you're gonna go, because it sounds like it's a for you to go to the mall, you're gonna waste at least half a day traveling to the mall. Then you got to sit in line. Then you got to go through all of this stuff. You're there for 6 days. By the time you get there, by the time you get out of the airport,
no,
get
no,
settled
no,
in.
no. Why go to the mall?
Well, wherever you go, well, he has to go to pick up the card. Wherever he goes, it's
Yeah,
gonna,
but the SIM card, they sell in many places. They sell in a pharmacy. They
yes,
sell in
but you
the
have to
grocery
go. Okay,
music.
my experience, when you have to bring your passport to show that number, you have to go to the mall to do that. You can't go to the other stores. I had to go to Baja, that mall in Baja to do it. They wouldn't accept it in any other place where I had to bring my passport. So I'm just saying, you might just save yourself a lot of hassle. You're already going to waste half a day when you arrive, and you're going to waste part of the day when you're leaving. That means you got like 4 or 5 good solid days. Just get a plan. If
Yeah, but
you can,
Dennis,
going
maybe you're going to Baja because there's somebody else maybe put the CPF for you.
Hanata, you're not listening to my point. He's only there for 6 days. To waste that time to go do all of that for something that you're only going to use for a few days, and then you're going to jump to Argentina, it doesn't make it to me, it doesn't make sense. And I'm saying you can use your time and enjoy your trip, man. So I that's my suggestion. Hanata will be back. She's going to check it out on Monday, so maybe next Thursday show we'll have information, or Monday show we'll be able to give information on if that's a good way to go. Okay, let's go through this quicker. The next one, using ATMs or bring US dollars and convert it to Rio. You want me to answer? You want to answer?
I thinking if you bring the dollars, instead use your card, it's always good.
Yeah. Bring US dollars, bring big bills, 50s or hundreds. Hundreds are the best bills to bring. Bring new bills, ones with the blue stripe on them, because you'll get more money when you return. When you pull your money out of the ATM, they charge you a fee. Your bank charges you a fee. This bank machine charges you a fee.
Dennis,
Yes.
yeah, about this info, you remember what I sent to you before?
Yes.
Yes, I think you should read this info. What the guy say
I
about
did.
the
I did read it, but
experience.
I did read it. Basically, Hinata right now is talking about when you put your card in to pull money out of the bank machine, it'll ask you if you accept their currency exchange rate, and you're supposed to basically say no, so that they give you the whatever rate, not the rate of the bank, but the rate of the I don't know what it is, but it's cheaper. So, but so when you put your card in, it says, "Do you accept our rate?" You say no, and it'll give you another rate that's going to be a little cheaper. It'll just give you money, but it's supposed to be a better rate. But as I was saying, if you bring cash, you'll get more bang for your buck. So bring whatever.
Sorry, but that's what it say in the guy message he sent to me.
Yeah, he was saying that he said what he did. He said that he put his card in. He didn't
Yeah,
accept
then
it.
have option to change to choose the language right in the beginning when put the card. Then you need to select the language.
Wait, Renata, you're just slowing this down, man. Like the details.
I want to explain, the
Okay,
details. You
explain.
don't have a language where you can, and he's used Bradesco Bank because the Bradesco Bank you able to take in one time, 2,500. That's the maximum a day. The other banks, they only pay you, you can get two times, but they only pay you 1,000 or 1,200. And if you're doing two times, then they tax you two times. You understand? That's what I want to let the guys know. That's why I say, if you possible, read the message that he sent. It's very good info because I'm the one suggest him going to Bradesco and do it. And after he sent me this message,
Yes, but what he's asking, Hinata, is should he bring cash or use a bank machine? We're going into a whole bunch of other things.
no, I just want to let you guys to bring cash. Of course, it's much better. The cash it's less for you use the ATM, and it's not a risk when you use your card all the time when you're going to the restaurants or bar or clubs. So because some place they can copy your card, so just make sure you bring cash. It's much more safe.
Okay, thank you. Bring cash.
Welcome.
Bring new bills because you'll get better money transfer when you bring new bills, and you can negotiate when you go to the cambios to get your money exchanged. You can actually negotiate. So they'll give you a rate, and you say, "Hey, can you do better than this? I have brand new bills. I have hundreds," and then they'll give you another price. And there's a lot of them. There's one or two on each block in like tourist areas, and I always go to two or three of them, and then whoever has the best, at the other places I'll go, well, this place said they'll give me this, and then they'll usually say, okay, we'll give you that, or we'll do a little bit better.
Yeah, instead you guys walking, just if you guys have some friend they can call and ask, and it's make much more easy because it's a lot of changes stores, and
Yeah, but when you're there, you can
and ask
negotiate
how
better.
much they pay.
When you're there, you can negotiate better. On the phone, they just give you the price, and you can't
No,
really
no,
negotiate on
some
the price.
places you get a better price in the phone. They say how much you have to change, they asking, and then you say, I can tell you. In the phone, sometimes it's better
Okay.
because they want to bring you to there.
Okay. Well, that's a whole other thing. As a tourist, unless you get somebody that can speak Portuguese and then I'm just telling him the easiest way to do it. This guy, he speaks English. He's gonna find somebody that speaks Portuguese that can call a couple of cambios to negotiate a deal. Just walk outside and there's a Cambio on every block.
Yes, no, I just say for my experience, because when I'm there and I want to change a dollar, because I'm there, they think I just change with them. I don't want to lose my time or walk on something, and they say I just pay that.
Yes, yes,
When
yes.
you call feels, let's say, for difference, you can see they offered you more. It's see like it. That's what I say.
I
They
know.
want you go there.
I know, but you gotta. That's you. We're talking about tourists. Okay. Next question. Let's get through these. Is it better to use Uber or a regular taxi? Uber. Renata?
Yeah, just say Uber, taxi, yes. In the last case, when you are too late and you see you're not able to get Uber, depends you where your location is, difficult area in the middle of the night, you see it's not too much Uber around when you contact the Uber, and it's take longer. If you see a taxi, just jump in a taxi and go.
Okay. Are there any Indian restaurants in that area? Oh, so make sure you put the Uber app on your phone, get all the information on there. Um, and it's just a lot cheaper. Taxi, as Hanata said, it's emergency. You're outside of a place and you want to just jump into something and not wait. But Ubers are very good. They're very cheap, and they're all over the place. So it's no
Yes.
problem getting around with the Uber.
Yes, one time, this last time when I with five guys and the other girls, they don't know how to search the Uber to go into the Christ dimmer, because what the tourists they don't know is when you go into the Christ Redeemer, have the street where you contact Uber, they stop you in the front with the train, but also you possible doing mistake, you contact Uber to go into Christ Redeemer, and the Uber pick up you and go all the way up. When you see it, it's too late, you already go all the way up to the mountain, and
And you
sometimes
might
that's
want
not
to do that,
what you
but
want,
then you miss the opportunity to ride the train up. So, but that's something else. Is that in? Do you talk about that at all in the? No, you don't in the video. Okay, that's good info.
Yes, yes, because what you need to do it's put Christ Redeemer and right train, because they stop you in the front train, because they have the train station for the Christ Redeemer and Uber, because sometimes you just put Christ Redeemer and then they drive you all the way up there, and you don't want it, but they take a different road for nobody who's known. Then when you see it, you're already up there, and then you need to pay for take the van to continue the trip to go up a little bit more up,
Okay. Um.
because the Uber now take you no just no, because I say the Uber take them up to the Christ Redeemer, but it's not exactly in there in the Christ. After he's stopped you in the middle of the mountain, then the Uber and car is not allowed to go in, then you need to buy tickets to take the van to continue the trip.
Mhm.
That's what I want to say.
Okay. Are there any Indian restaurants in the area?
What?
Indian restaurants.
I don't understand.
Indian, in like East Indian, like from India, the country, that type of restaurant. Indian food.
No, I believe have, but I never see it. I never been there.
Hmm.
You
Okay.
know.
Okay. You had another comment. Is my phone buzzing again? Okay. Let me keep going with these. I hope we answered everything you needed to answer, Shalimar.
I need to pay.
Bye.
Hmm?
Go.
Okay. See you tomorrow. He says bye.
Oh yeah. And until we be right back, guys. What up, chat? What up, Mo? Yeah, I got that international data. No need for SIM anymore. Yeah, I would avoid it. Okay. I every time I used to go, what I do is pay at $50, and I think it lasts a month, and it gives you like I want to say 30 gigabytes of data, and I would just run that every time I went because it worked out to be close to the same price as if I went and got a card and I did this and that and the other, and it just wasn't worth it. What else? Sean Don says Verizon has a $10 a day travel pass. Okay. Marcus says if you have the funds, you can extend your current cell phone plan. However, it will be relatively expensive. I prefer the Brazilian SIM cards personally. Yeah, but like I said, it makes sense if you're going to be there for a little while. Marcus says, speaking on credit cards and debit cards, I would almost recommend you use NFC to pay, like Apple Pay, Google Wallet, etc. In Brazil, all Brazilian credit cards require a PIN. I don't have any comment. I still think bring cash. And you know, Shalimar, he says cash is king. I'm planning to bring max 10K. I don't think you should announce that on any social media that you're walking around with 10K. But if you walk around with 10K, you're gonna have to. You can get into problems with that. That's a lot of cash to be walking around with, and you'll see. I think in Brazil, if you carry more than $3,000 US, you have to declare it. So you can it can be problematic. So be careful with that. You might want to check in on that. I know in the US, when you're traveling into the US and you have more than 10K, you're supposed to declare it. But in other countries, it's not that much money. It's a lot lower. I think it's 3,000, the equivalent of 3,000 US. So just to let you know. And you don't want to get into problems if you don't declare it and then they search you and they find all this cash on you. I don't know. So it might be a problem. Shalimar with another $10 super sticker. Thanks, man. I hope that we're getting a lot of things answered for you.
Mercy boy. Danny, send the link. Maybe some guys want to come and talk about it.
Yes. Yeah, let me get the link. So, Shalimar, if you want to come on the live, no problem. Anybody that wants to come on the live, you are more than welcome. You know, Hinata likes talking to.
You know who I missed tonight? Charlie.
Charles.
I
don't see him in here today.
Charlinho, he's changed his name now. He's put.
Oh, Charlinho.
Yes.
Yeah, crazy guy.
Maybe he's working.
Marcus says use Uber, but be careful of the unofficial Ubers outside of the airports. They are unlicensed and they may take advantage of you. Yeah, if anybody comes to you and says I'm an Uber, but they're gonna just drive you, no, order the Uber. Use your app. That's
right.
To avoid that. Make sure you use the app, and you'll be fine.
Right. Yeah, that's happened sometimes in the airport, but not with Uber. Most of the times it's taxi. In the rodoviária, yes, it's some Ubers there. They say I'm Ubers in the supermarkets, yes.
Use your app. Don't listen to nobody. Marcus says you can find Indian restaurants in major cities, but they are more expensive due to being specialty. Yeah, I think Sao Paulo is where you're going to find things like that. I have never seen an Indian restaurant in Rio, anywhere, to be honest with you, in Brazil.
I'm
Um,
going to join it. I'm going to search and see.
okay. Marcus says the issue with cash is that as a tourist, you will call attention to yourself. Credit is safer, but US cards don't require pins normally in Brazil for this. I prefer Apple Pay. I kind of disagree. I would rather have cash. I don't like being at a bar or at a place and you're dropping your US credit card. It just leaves it open for people to, especially when people see that it's a foreign credit card. It could be, those are the people that are going to target you. When you have cash, you have cash. You don't pull out a big wad of cash. You don't carry $10,000 in your pocket. You just carry the cash you need for the day, and you have a card just for in case of emergencies. But I wouldn't suggest using your card around, because every time you use your card, they're charging you fees. You don't want to, you spend $20 on something and it costs you $15 to spend the $20. So Amex has no. Parnell Victor says Amex has no foreign transaction fee. They take it everywhere in Rio. Okay. What else? Nobody wants to come in? I don't know who you are answering here. In other words, if your card is lost or stolen in Brazil, they can use it freely. Yeah. That's not good. Masb 30 says, I've had many problems using my Amex, and they do charge fees. I have Amex Blue. Yeah. Using your card outside of the country that you're from is good. They're going to charge you fees, man. Like there are a couple of companies that don't. I got an account before at Charles Schwab, and they were like, "Oh, when you go over there, you pay fees, but at the end of the month, we give you all that money back." And it's just you got to jump through hoops to do all that. Just carry cash. Gustavo says, so basically you need two phones, a cheap Android preferably, purchase a SIM card plan, ultimate GBS if available, bring crisp dollar bills for better exchange rate, plan ahead, get a luxury Airbnb, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing.
Yes, that's what I say. You guys need to have your personal phone, keep inside the apartment, the hotel, and just bring your backup phone, the phone plan B, where you can get out from the place in case somebody steal or you would drink, you forgot someplace. So just get one cheap phone.
Marcus says Apple doesn't charge any foreign fees. That's interesting. I have an Apple card, so that's interesting. If that's real, it doesn't charge foreign fees, but don't they charge a transfer? Like maybe not the fee, like when you use the ATM and they charge you like $5 because you used it from another country or not from the same bank machine from your bank. But they're still going to charge a currency exchange. And when you use your card to do currency exchange, you don't get a good exchange rate, not as good as if you have cash. That's the point. When you have cash, you get a way better. You use your card, for instance, and you get 4.9 exchange, $4.90 for every dollar when you use your card. But when you bring cash to the place, you might get $5.05, $5.10, $5.20. It depends on the day, but you get a better exchange when you're carrying cash and you exchange it at the place. So it just goes further. Shalimar with another. Is this another 20? Is it right? Another $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. This is my 31st country, Brazil, flying in July 12th. Nice, man.
Thank you.
You just
Thank
got
you
a
very
world
much.
tour here. Good stuff. Marcus says you don't insert a card, so no credit card swiping is possible. Requires authentication, so safe. Yeah, but again, the rate. Parnell says Amex Platinum doesn't charge you any fees. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Go get a burner phone. Yes. Um, as far as the phones, it is good to have a second phone. I've never had a problem, but you don't have a problem until you have a problem. So I do carry an extra phone with me. But I don't want to carry around two phones with me in my pocket at the same time. Definitely not. So if you have a second phone that you can put that SIM card in and use, then I would suggest that as well. Yeah. So does anybody want to come in and talk to Hinata?
please, guys, come talk with me. JB.
And the American Express
Max.
doesn't charge for foreign transaction fees. Yes, Ed Babine says he works for Amex a little bit. American Express Gold Card and American Express Platinum Card don't charge for foreign transaction fees. Yes, but well, there is a charge. Well, not a charge, but the exchange rate. So even if you don't lose on the transaction, you lose on the exchange rate.
Exchange
Charles
rate.
is here. He's saying he's
Exchange
late.
rate. It's what?
Huh? The exchange.
In a cambio store, right?
Like when you exchange money, they charge you a fee to exchange the money, and then also they give you a rate. So you lose money on the rate, and they charge you a transaction fee when you use your card. These guys are saying here they're basically saying this card and this card and this card you don't get the transaction fee, but you're still going to lose money on the exchange because they're not going to give you as good of an exchange rate as you can get in the cambio.
Yes, yes, because you can search on the internet how much is the dollar in a day, how much they pay for the dollar. But when you're going to change the money, they pay you a little bit less because the tax, of course. So, right?
No, no, no. When you go to exchange the money at the cambio, you get a little bit more.
No, Dennis.
I'm saying you can get a better if you have.
I mean, you search. Let's say you search on the internet. How much is the dollar today? And
Well, okay. Sorry.
And then,
Let me correct.
okay.
What I'm talking about is not what you search on the internet. I'm talking about what the bank gives you. The bank has their rate. It's never the same as when you search on the internet for the currency exchange. It's a little bit different.
Of course, it's low.
I'm saying it's going to be better to change cash than it is going to be to pull money out of the bank, even if they don't charge you transaction fees.
Mm-hmm. Again? Oh my God.
Another super sticker. Thank you, Shalimar.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're going to be eating good and drinking those caipirinhas this weekend.
Oh my God. Thank you for
that's
the
good. That's
support.
great.
Thank you for the support.
That's
Oh my
great
God.
because you know what? We always come out of pocket for
Thank you
these
very
trips.
much.
You know, every time Hinata goes somewhere, even when I'm down there and we go to places, like we have to come out of pocket to kind of bring you this information. So it's always great when we get people that like and appreciate what we're doing and contribute. So thank you. Much appreciated. Trust me. JB is in the house. Let's welcome JB.
Hey.
How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. How you doing? Hey, Hanata.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening, boy. No itchy. Got 1 week left. Next week I'll be actually there.
Yes, yes,
Feels
yeah.
pretty good.
What's your plans to when you come to Rio? Your
Well,
first thing you want to do?
first thing is get something to eat and then get some drinks. After that, um, I don't know if it'd be too late to go to the beach or I don't know what time the beach is closed.
You are here in 27 or
Uh,
26?
the
20.
26th. So like I'll be there like the afternoon around 2 3 p.m. So I'm freshen up, get something to
You,
eat.
so you are here around 3 p.m.?
Yeah,
Mm.
it's gonna be a little
Yeah,
late.
you can still go walking, let's say
Hmm.
in Copacabana.
Uh huh.
But yes, the peoples they normally they go in around 2 p.m.
Two
to the
p.m. Okay.
yeah, it depends the weather. If the weather is good, it's hot, warm, and then they most of the peoples they go into the beach like around 2.
Okay. And then I want to
Then
hit
they
the
stay there around to 5.
till 5. Okay. So after 5 is pretty much dead. Okay.
I mean, it depends also, of course, in a beach, it's
Yeah, on the beach.
people a long time, but it depends which area you
Uh
talk
huh.
about or I talk about it. This area where I talk about, where's the guys and the girls,
Right.
that's around this time. But at the beach, it's people go there all the time. It's
It's open.
full.
Okay. And
Yeah,
Yes.
then
you can walk along the strip. There's kiosks every, I don't know, 20 meters or so, and there's food, and there's usually
In
music,
the
sometimes live
nighttime,
music. There's
light
places.
music.
and then
Yes.
I want to go to like some type of like club or bar, like and dance with some girls, and then come back home late.
Yeah, hit up, send Hinata a message. She'll give you
Oh, she
suggestions. Depend what you're looking
Yeah,
for.
we already
Oh,
talking
okay.
yeah, we
about
talk. Oh,
yes.
she,
Yeah, when he's supposed to be came, in time if you want to hit me in WhatsApp before you came, just contact me because the good clubs that's in Baja or you
hmm.
can go in some ones what I show in the channel, you know,
Right.
Lapa.
like it's not exactly club, but it's some place you can go enjoy the night also.
Okay.
Also Lapa.
Lapa. Okay.
Yeah, just contact me in the WhatsApp.
Yeah, I got you. I
And
got
Uh,
if you learn something, my friend, she's already talked to me,
you.
you know.
Which friend?
Huh?
Which friend?
Ellie.
Oh, yeah, I have been. She's been texting a little bit.
Yes, yes.
Well, I don't.
Charles,
I don't. Was she feeling me or what? I don't.
yeah, that's not belong here. Did you guys deal with that out there? Charles Jones says, "Mais tarde, mas tô aqui." He's working, Hinata.
I imagine that's what I say. Maybe he's working, but I miss you in the life.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Um,
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go shopping Sunday, but I already have a lot of clothes here, so I'm just gonna like shop for a few new things, new shirts, new shorts, and a couple of shoes, and that's about it. I ain't gonna go crazy. I ain't in high school no more, trying to do a fashion show or something.
yeah, just get prepared, man. Be excited. You're gonna have a
Yeah,
good time.
definitely.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
actually I'm actually gonna go work out tonight. Trying to burn a little extra fat, but I've been doing good. I'm lost a lot of weight and got my muscle back. So trying to control the chicken wings and the fries and the burgers out here. But
Yeah, tonight have a baseball game. Supposed to be at 9 p.m.
a baseball game, who's playing?
Yes, baseball.
Well, over
It's
there in Brazil.
it's baseball. The one, you know.
Oh, you talking about
right?
basketball? Basketball.
Basketball, right?
Yeah.
Tonight.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I have one friend, he say he's going to Mabs. It's one restaurant place in Copacabana. He say he's go there tonight watching the game. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure that it's packed with a lot of guys
A lot of
watching.
guys. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good place for you go and meet some friends.
Hold on, I see Charlino in the house.
Charlie.
Try to pull in there, but he's having some issues with his.
Hey,
He's gone again. He's having
work.
some issues right now with his connection.
Yeah, it's work.
Welcome back. Okay. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a fantastic time, JB, and you
Yeah, I
can
hope so too.
report back and tell everybody, and you'll be able to contribute more to the show. Give
Yeah, I'll
people
be
your
able to tell
experience. You know.
tell my experience. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But I ain't gonna stay holding here too long. I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym.
All right.
Thanks for having me up here, Dennis. Thank you, Hanata. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
and bring your friend too. And
All
I'll
right.
see you later.
All right.
All
Ciao,
right.
ciao.
Ciao.
See ya.
Shalimar with another $5 super chat. Spending that cash. Overall, I heard weather in Chile is chilly in July. Yeah, it could be cold. And how is it now, Hinata? Well, July. I think it depends where you are, but
Thank you for the donation. Thank you. Appreciate it. All the donation. Yes, July it's cold. Now it's already cold in the night times.
yeah,
Yeah, I see, people go out with jacket. They complain about the cold in the night. So July, it's winter. I not suggest you guys come in July because it's cold in the night.
yeah.
The day sometimes it's warm a little bit, yes, because the sun's shine come a little bit. But sometimes the sun is out, but you even feel the cold because it's close to the ocean, close to the beach.
And
It's
you're not going to be swimming in the ocean, right? Like in July, August. It starts getting warm again in like October ish. I mean, this is it's their winter, man. It's the complete opposite of us here in the U.S. So the best
yeah.
times, huh?
I see many tourists they come in September.
Yeah, but September is your
September
spring.
is get a good, yes.
It's your spring, right? It's a complete opposite. So springtime for us it's fall, but it's for them it's spring. And then when it hits November, December, January, February, March, those it's the middle of summer. It's hot. And right now we're just in the fall and it's gonna start getting cold. It's Hanata says it's already getting cold. So if you're planning to like want to lie out on the beach and swim in the ocean and all those kind of things, the middle of their winter is not the best time to be there. You're gonna be chilly. It's not super cold. It's not snowing, but you're gonna have to wear clothes when you're out, or you might be chilly. So
Yeah,
be prepared.
some guys when they talk to me they say, Renata, but my winter, no, your winter, it's okay for me. I can use it. I can wear a t-shirt.
Yeah,
And I
no,
say, okay,
you know,
so I just wait for it when you come. Then I just advise you, just bring one jacket. Then you
some
come.
people are because I'm in Florida, and sometimes in the winter here, it's cold. Like I have to put on a sweater, a jacket. I'm freezing, and I see tourists. I don't know where from Europe they're from, but they're walking around in shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm like even right now when I go for a walk in the morning, I got to put on a long sleeve, and
Yeah,
but some people have that toleration.
just bring one jacket in case, you know. So
And
that's what I say. Some guys say, "Oh my, your cold, your winter, it's good for me. I'm fine." And I say, "Okay, but it's
and
cold."
you're waiting for them to come and go. Uh huh. You want to go? Let's go to the mall and buy your coat.
No,
Yo,
that is funny because when I going to see my friends and I saw all the guys complain, oh, it's getting cold. It's cold here. Oh my god, it's cold tonight.
wait, hold on, Renata. Another $10 super chat,
Thank you.
guys. Support like Shalimar. It's rolling. And I don't know what's going on with Charlene. He's having some issues. He's in his car trying to connect, but it keeps disconnecting. So
Thank you, Shalimar.
when you get
What he say now?
so
12.
July 12th to the 18th, he's in Rio in Brazil, and July 19th to the 23rd, he's in Argentina. Why Argentina? And where are you coming from? Are you in the United States? Like, where are you coming from? I'm interested to know.
Because Argentina also many pretty women there.
Because many what?
Pretty women. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
pretty
but
women.
Argentina isn't usually the place that people go, oh, I gotta get to Argentina. So that's why I want to kind of know what it is about Argentina.
No, they go around in the world. They enjoy their time, But yes, I
I
have
don't
some
know anybody that
there before they
wants
come
to go
to
to Argentina.
Brazil.
I've never heard anybody say, yeah, I want to go to Argentina. I've been to Argentina, but I have never heard anybody say, yeah, I got to get to Argentina.
Marcos, he's here. It's the black. What's called his name from his YouTube?
Blackfist?
No, black something.
Hmm.
But his name is Marcos. He's normally he's going to Argentina before, But he say this time he's come straight to Brazil.
Interesting. Okay. Somebody. Oh, Blackfist says as long as it's not Canada cold, we're good. Yeah, it's not going to be Canada cold. I can't even. Oh, Canada. Fred Moore Jr. says. Oh, I see Gustavo. I'll pull you in a second. Sup, Dennis and Hanata. Just back to Atlanta on Wednesday. Sad puppy. He's back. Did you enjoy yourself? I guess he was in Brazil.
What?
Fred Moore, he says he just got back to Atlanta on Wednesday.
Oh. So he's here now?
I think I mean, he's back now. It means he was there. I think everybody's having internet problems. Is that what's going on? Charlene, you keep getting out. Okay. Welcome, Charlene, and welcome, Gustavo. Gustavo, turn down your background.
Hey, Gustavo, long time.
Hello.
Give me a second because I'm dealing with audio issues. I'm gonna keep trying till everyone comes in clear.
Okay.
All right. And Gustavo?
Gustavo is, I don't know.
Dennis, it's not my internet.
It's not. It's their internet.
Maybe it's yours, Dennis. Please
No.
go back and then after you back.
It's their internet. It has nothing to do with me.
I'm joke.
Okay. Blackfist says that Canada winter is something else. Yeah, I used to live in Canada. I can't go back there. When I was a kid, I could handle it, but now when I go back, I try to make sure I never go back in the winter. Ever. Middle of summer, but winter, no. What do they know about Isley Brothers in Brazil? Are you a DJ, Blackfist 86, or you seem to be a music aficionado? They have a real big DJ culture, and there's a lot of people that are really into R&B music, into what they call rare groove stuff. Like, you don't sleep on Brazil. Like, if I was DJing and I was using vinyl records and I wanted to build up my collection with some different type of stuff or some old school stuff that you can't find anywhere, I would go to Brazil to do that. So some of those DJs down there, man, it's crazy. Their music knowledge, I've been places where they played music that I was sitting there going, this song is amazing. Who is it? And it's like, yeah, it's different, man. They got some stuff down there. So if you're into music, Brazil is definitely a place to go. I mean, all kind of different music. So yeah. Do they know about Isley Brothers? I'm sure they will show you some things that you just be like, eh. Right, Renata? Can you tell me about...
sorry. What?
No, I was just talking about the music. Las Vegas Sports Talk says, can you tell me about the water in Brazil? Don't see many people in the ocean. It's because it's some places it's polluted.
What? Where?
Oh, we got 3 people in the waiting room here. I'll get to you guys in 1 second. He wants to know about the water in Brazil, Renata. Why he doesn't see a lot of people in the water in Brazil, in the ocean.
Well, depends which place he's are.
So in Rio,
like let's say Botafogo, no,
it's dirty.
Yes, you see, like in Flamengo, but it depends the place where you are in Brazil. But Ipanema, sometimes it's not about the pollution, Dennis. Sometimes it's about the waves.
That's the next thing I was going to talk about.
Let's say most of the guys don't know how to swim. So then
what are you trying to say, Renata?
You guys are still coming in choppy.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie. You good now?
Gustavo. Backpack.
Hey, you guys are still coming in choppy, so.
Oh.
Take infinity.
Yes, but just let me answer. Sometimes it's people don't know how to swim, and the waves in Brazil, most of the beach, it's too much. If you don't know which beach you can go exactly, let's say in Cabo Frio, it's really nice beach. The water is clear. You can go far away. It's not deep. You see fishes around you. It's really nice. It's warm water. It's clear water. It's clean. And Angra dos Reis, Arraial do Cabo, they are all nice beaches in Rio. The water is clear, good to swim, So it depends, because sometimes people just don't go in the water because they don't know how to swim.
Yeah. Shalimar, was it him that I asked about it? No, Las Vegas Sports Talk. Okay, in if you're talking about like when you see videos or pictures of people on Copa, that water is rough, man. Like you want to be real careful with that. And they have riptides. They'll pull you out. People do drown in that water. I've never been in the water in Copa. Like I'll go stand there to my ankles, but that's about it. I don't go swimming. Some beaches you don't want to try to swim. Anything along that side, Copa, Ipanema is better, but it just depends. Like it's the ocean where you are. There's places that are calmer and the people go out there and swim and stuff, but Copa is definitely dangerous. I want to welcome Backpack Mo to the room. How you doing, sir?
What's going on, everybody? Is my connection good? Can you hear me?
Hey.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, because I know some people weren't able to get in, so I was making sure that it wasn't.
How does it look for you? Does it look choppy?
No, I'm good. I'm cool on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, just making sure you guys can hear me.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I was hoping JB was here because I know he said it was his first time leaving the country. So.
Yeah.
He was there, but he's. What's that, Gustavo? You came in for a second and now you're gone again.
Yeah, sounded like you were on auto-tune.
Yeah, that was,
hold on. There's another $10 from Shalimar. The best is Number one, Ukraine visited, and number two is Colombia. Ukraine, yeah. I mean, it's too bad what's going on in Ukraine right now, but that's
Yes.
interesting.
Thank you.
That's interesting.
Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate again many thanks for all the support. Thank you. And Marcus,
Yeah.
do you say you going to Argentina before, right?
Yeah, I've been to Argentina several times.
Yes, and then you come before you go into Brazil, and then you normally you say you stay there a few days and then you come.
That's
before.
true. That's true. But next time I go back to Brazil in like July, like the first
Yeah,
week of
this
July,
time you come straight to Brazil. You
straight
know
to
wait
Brazil.
for-
Yeah, yeah. I'm skipping Argentina this time. So,
Right. I talked
yeah.
about you before.
Can I ask you what is it about Argentina that drew you there? Did you know somebody that lives there or something, or did you just like what was it that pulled you
Okay.
to go there?
For starters, like when I first went, obviously I'd never been before, and Argentina just I wanted to go to Antarctica, and I still want to go to Antarctica too. So it's one of the easiest ways to to get to Antarctica. And then just like the food, I mean, I'm sorry to say, I love Brazil, but you know, Argentina, they probably have some better steaks, you know, food wise, and the wine is good too as well. So
And the
there's many
girls?
things.
And the girls?
Not like Brazil. No. Brazil beats them in most countries.
I'll tell you,
Gustavo.
if there's a place that prides their food, when I went to Argentina, all they kept saying to me, everybody that I met and saw that I was a foreigner, did you try our meat? Did you
Yeah.
try our meat? Did
Yeah.
you try our meat? I'm like, what the hell? What's so big about your meat?
No, it's big there. It's
They
religious.
take so much pride in their steaks. Like you gotta
Oh,
try
they
the
eat
food.
it. It's not just dinner time, you know. I mean, they have steaks for lunch, breakfast, you know, dinner. It's a thing, and it's cheap too, you know. And right now, Argentina is cheaper than Brazil to go to if you're trying to get there. They're going to an economy struggle right now where your U.S. dollar goes very strong over there. So
Very
Yeah.
good.
I heard some things about Argentina that, and I'm sure people would, they say that there's a lot of racism and things going on there that I don't know. I've been there once, but I went when I used to DJ and I was on tour,
okay,
so I didn't really get to experience outside of what I was doing for work.
hmm
But it's not on the top of my list of places to go. So
yeah,
that's why I'm
it's
just
an
like,
interesting country. It's very different than when you look at South America as a whole. It reminds me a lot of Europe. You know, just the culture of it and just the layout of the country. It's very European. It's very different than any other country that's in South America. You know, they have a lot of German influence, obviously after World War II, Italian influence too as well. So most Argentinians have some European blood inside of them. So that's probably why you got to you heard of the racism thing as well. I mean, obviously, it's the makeup of the country is very different. So.
where are we going? Cabo Frio is cold right now. Ed Babine says maybe that's why. Or Cabo Frio is cold. Maybe that's why they're not in the water.
Not only Cabo Frio.
Everywhere.
Marica also.
You guys gotta think this. This is a different hemisphere.
Salvador will be a little bit warmer. Fortaleza will be warm because it's by the border. But yeah, it's a time of the year, man.
Yeah, it's different because for those of you guys who are coming from like the States, Canada, or like this side, it's summertime for us, right? So if you're thinking about going to Brazil like relatively soon or in the next couple of months, it's going to be winter. I mean, obviously not extreme winters like back home, but it's a different hemisphere. You know what I mean? So if you want to go in summertime, you got to go the opposite season. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but you see, Dennis, that's one guy going to Argentina and then come to Brazil.
Yeah, but we're here to talk about Brazil, though. So you know what I mean. So I got to get Brazil.
I just never. Yeah. I don't know anybody ever has said to me, "Yeah, I want to go to Argentina." Like when they're coming to South America, it's always Colombia or Brazil. But I've never heard anybody say I'm going.
But it's up there. I mean, it's not like if you think about that, like the top 4 or 5, 3 countries that people are visiting in South America, Argentina is up there. I mean, it's a big country too, you know, so it does take up a lot of space. You know, no one's usually saying Peru, Ecuador, unless they're trying to go on a hike or, you know, Machu Picchu or something like that. You know,
Blackfist 86 says sounds like an Arby's commercial. Yeah, it was like that. Did you try our meat? Did you try? We like meats like this.
You gotta try it. It's good. It is good. It is good.
It is
good. They're prideful about that. Wine, soccer, all that too. So you know.
Marcus says the north and the northeast are hot right now.
That's true. It's humid over here. Very, very humid.
Are you talking? What are you talking? Is he talking about Brazil or is he talking about America?
I'm assuming he's probably talking about the States. You know.
Maybe. But yeah, close to the border. If you go further up north in Brazil, it's going to be hotter. Shalimar with another $20 super chat.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Killing it. Thank you, sir.
Oh my God! I start to think it's a virus.
No, I think this is a real thing.
All right.
I'm joke.
Flying from San Diego, California. Yes, Shalimar.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. And Black Fist, what you said earlier about them knowing soul. Yeah. They know their music. Don't be fooled. Especially when you go to places like Sao Paulo, they got a really rich, I'm not gonna say urban music, but black music culture. As far as like they've been in the hip hop, the artwork, the graffiti, the dancing, the music, and they know about soul and R&B and all that stuff. Like it's crazy over there.
He's talk about San Diego, California, and his comment. Sorry.
No,
that's where he's coming from.
That's where he's coming from.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where he's coming from. Shout out to San Diego, one of the best cities in the U.S. Man, I love it over there.
Yes, I've been in California before.
Yeah.
San Francisco, Los Gatos. It's nice.
Here's a question for you, Renata. Las Vegas Sports Talk asks if you've been to Colombia and how does it compare to Brazil? Have you been to Colombia?
I've been in Colombia in the airport. Oh my God. Oh my.
In the airport.
I think you talk about the country, you know what I mean? Like you acted it out.
I've been in the airport and not good experience.
I can answer that. I mean, I love Colombia. It's great. You got to think about it from this way. Most people weren't able to travel to Colombia 10 years ago, so they just kind of reopened for tourism itself recently. So especially depending on which city you go to, like Medellin is more modernized.
Yeah.
But Colombia is a great country. People are great. It's a good vibe too as well.
I've been in Cancun, Mexico. I have invited to go there in Cancun, Mexico. I have a good time there. It's a really nice swim with the dolphins and a lot of things. And then when I back, I think, especially when I back, I don't remember when I go, but when I back, I stop in the airport for Colombia. Oh my God. They change the flight gate and they not tell any speaker. If you not keep your eye in a screen, in a TV,
on the gate, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there. I see all the people they are there, and then the flight gate is changed.
But that's not a reflection on Colombia.
Yeah.
That's your experience with the airline.
I know, but in Brazil, normally they talk in speakers. The gate it's changed. And there in Colombia, they don't tell that. And
I think something just messed up, man.
Because oh my God! Because 1 minute, oh my God, I lost my flight and I passed the day in the airport, and I need to do another COVID test for get the flight for the other day because it's already past the hours, the time for my COVID test, and I need to do again. And it's so cold up there.
Okay, hold on. Another $10 super sticker. Super sticker. Shalamar. You're killing it, man. Killing it.
Thank
Um yeah. Well, Hinata, I've had bad experiences in the airports in the United States, and I've had good experiences, but I'm not gonna say, oh no, no. Yeah. I mean, I've had bad experience in Panama. Oh my goodness, in airports, I missed flights. I had to get out of the airport, stay in a hotel overnight, all kind of craziness. So I think that's more a reflection on the airline, though, not the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, was there another question here?
Yeah, hopefully we answered.
Eugene says hello from Botafogo. Hello, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Botafogo, it's a nice place.
Yeah, I stayed there when I first came to Brazil last time for Carnival. I stayed there for like 2 days because it was almost impossible to find a place
Yeah,
in
I
Rio.
think in Botafogo, the Airbnb, that's correct, how to
Yeah.
say?
Airbnb.
Yeah, it's close to Copacabana.
Yeah,
It's
it's close.
5 minutes, if you
Uh-huh.
get Uber. And then it's much more cheap. If you see Botafogo, it's nice area. It's
Oh, it's a
beautiful.
nice neighborhood. Very, very nice.
You can go in a beach. You can sit down there. Of course, you can swim, but you can go there in the beach. You can sit there with your friends, have some drink, enjoy the sun and the day. Nice, beautiful view. You know, and just get a Uber if you want to go into Copacabana. But it's the Airbnb. It's much more cheap if you stay in Botafogo.
Oh, most definitely. I think it was like $100 cheaper, and this was
Yes.
during Carnival when I went. So, and I was like, I didn't even know what Botafogo was,
Botafogo
and
is
then I realized it was only like a 10, 12-minute Uber ride from like Ipanema and Copacabana. So everything was relatively close.
Yeah, I suggest, the guys, instead you stay in Copacabana, Botafogo is like 5 minutes from there.
Yeah, not even.
Copacabana. Flamengo also, it's next to Botafogo. First it's come Botafogo, then Flamengo, and then Gloria, Catete also, it's inside this area. There it's very close to Copacabana. You can go there and pay much more cheap. It's good. It's beautiful. People, they go there, they do exercise, they walk in the morning, and every weekend they close the street, same in Copacabana. They make event, they make party. And in nighttime also, it's show, it's concerts in Botafogo.
There's Botafogo, guys. So you see Copacabana right there, Botafogo right there. Dean says hello, and he says that he went to Christ Redeemer with you last weekend or this past weekend.
Yes, and I contact the guys, and I say, when we finish the Christ Redeemer, then after we go into the steakhouse, Fogo do Chão, and then when I back, I just send messages to the guys because they ask me one place to they go out and they dance, enjoy the night, and I suggest the clubs in Barra da Tijuca. But then when I back home, just after to the restaurant, the same place that we talk now in Botafogo, they have normally every weekend, they close the street and they have concert there. They have a party in a night with light shows, a lot of peoples, they close the street. The street you guys see in the picture, the main street, they close.
Cool.
And then where's remember when I doing the video and Gloria boat show?
Which one?
Remember the Flamengo beach when it's the event?
Oh yeah. In the park.
Yeah, they doing every week. They doing things like that, and in the night they doing the concerts with
Nice.
a lot of people, singer. So when I back home, anyway, I back home, I just send message to him after the restaurant. I just send message like, he's no need to go into Baja. He's have like 5 minutes from Copacabana where he's are. Can go and enjoy the night in this place because I can see it's really good.
Cool. Hold on. I just want to another super chat. Shalimar, $20 super chat.
It's making us look bad, bro, but it's good, bro. Thank you.
Ed Babine says he's looking like an AI bot because the donations are coming.
Jenkins, yeah, definitely. ChatGPT is in here.
But yes, he says I have. Oh, go ahead.
It's a long time we don't have a good donations.
Yeah,
he's making up for everyone. Yeah,
I mean, sometimes we've had some good days, but usually it's slow, and we just kind of push on, and our belief, like we don't even really like asking for it, but I don't like to see Hanata coming out of pocket to do these trips. That's a little bit discouraging. So, and we're not to a point where we're pulling in like a bunch of cash yet. So she doesn't like asking for it, but we need to because it helps. So thank you again. He says I have been to Havana, Cuba. Haha, as a U.S. citizen in 2015 when we were allowed to go. I traveled to 30 countries, 30 plus countries. Havana, Cuba is the best. I thought you said, didn't he say, where did he say was the best before? You got to make up your mind.
Yeah, I heard something else.
Yeah, he said 2 countries.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Okay, but what is really the best?
Brazil.
Anywhere you could go, where would you hit?
Brazil's number one, in my opinion.
Well, anyways, thank you again for that.
Thank you.
Super. California. Oh, Charles, are you working?
Yeah, I'm working, but the audio is working better now. So
yeah, I can hear you better, much better.
I can hear me better. I can hear you guys a lot clearer. You guys aren't choppy.
All right, word. Welcome, bro.
And whoever said Argentina's not a dope spot, I've been 3 times before I ever touched Brazil.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, I'm planning on going to Mendoza because my friend's wife kind of called me out. She's like, you've been to Brazil, you've been to Buenos Aires, but you don't want to come to Mendoza, so I got to go to Mendoza now.
Yeah, definitely go out there. Get some Malbec. That's like the wine country out there, for South America out there. So.
Oh, I know. Malbec I'm not a fan of it, but I'm definitely going to go to a wine tour.
Okay. You'll love it, yeah. Like I said, and it's cheap.
Yeah, a lot of my Argentine friends are from Mendoza, so I definitely need to go.
Okay.
So someone was asking me, and I'm looking for it now. I can't find it, but somebody was asking the room about remote jobs. I'm looking through. I can't find the exact, but I don't know. Maybe you want to ask again. But somebody was asking about remote jobs and what is kind of available. They want to be, I guess, a digital nomad. If I see it again, I'll put it up or just re-ask it. I don't know if people answered it in the room.
Right now's not the time to try to become a digital nomad.
Why is that?
Because companies are downsizing, and that's like the first area that they're going to chop.
Or the people that don't want to work in the office.
Yeah. There's a lot of them still.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I guess if they're downsizing, but it makes sense business-wise to not have people, as long as they're productive, don't have them in the office. Less liability.
I agree. Use that money that you're paying rent to a building to like redistribute it amongst your employees.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's a little bit confusing of
Right, but I've heard Skylar WNMT say the reason why they want the building is so they can monitor their employees. It's mainly so the management can feel useful. Because if you have somebody like with a laptop that knows what they're doing and can do the job, especially for introverts, remote work is the best.
Okay.
Yeah. I prefer that. And as long as they're being productive, as long as you have ways to monitor, have some kind of metrics to measure people's productivity, if they're doing their work, who cares where they work? Some people work better when they're more comfortable. They're sitting at home in their pajamas, or they're sitting somewhere, and they're way more productive than sitting in the office stressed out and that commute, wasting time, money, gas, all of that stuff. So
dealing with people that are on some high school BS. You know, like office politics, office drama. You don't want to be near that. You just want to go get your work done. You don't have to go anywhere for lunch. You have lunch at home. It's just so many wins, and there's a lot of people in the United States that don't want to return to the office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Racket Club says I'm currently taking some Google AdWords certifications, and hopefully you can do some freelance work with that and project management. Everybody wants to live the dream, man. Sitting on the beach somewhere working, or just, I mean, that's how I want to do it too. I want to be able to work from anywhere.
Same here.
Renata, como você está?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Estou bem, trabalhando agora, mas estou bem.
Good. Yes, I knew it that you were working because I miss you in a live, and I think, okay, maybe he's working.
Desculpa,
Yeah.
mas tinha trabalhando.
Oh, it
All
was
right, that's good. That's okay.
it was Ed Babine that asked the question about the working.
I would say customer service jobs. I know Apple has some stuff. Amazon has some stuff.
What about IT?
That would be tech jobs.
Oh, besides tech, okay. I don't know.
You can find some like customer service. You can do data entry jobs. If you're good at a foreign language, you can possibly do translating jobs, teaching English to people in a targeted language.
That's the original digital nomad job. Language, teaching people foreign languages.
Yeah, it's still a high demand for that. Very high demand.
Let me just pull this up. Shalamar with another super chat. He says the most beautiful women, #1 in Ukraine,
Nah.
#2 in Colombia, Cuba for
disagree.
authenticity
I disagree.
and classic.
Sorry, bro. Thanks for the $10, but I disagree 100%.
Thank
And
you. Thank
in
you.
Europe, in my opinion, the #1 most beautiful women in Europe, Italians. Actually, Italians and Spaniards are tied at #1.
I'm gonna have to go. I mean, Ukraine is up there. Yeah, it's definitely top 3. That's a tough one.
You have to say Brazil because I'm here.
Oh no, I'm talking about in Europe. In Europe,
We're talking about Europe. We're talking about Europe.
Yeah, but if I'm talking about like worldwide, of course it's Brazil.
I'm joke.
Brazil has a mix of everything. You know, you just do all the flavors and everything. They got it all.
Sam's my mix. My mix it's Indian, Italian,
African. They got it all, bro. You mix everything together. You get the best.
Yes, I'm joke.
No, I'm serious. Brazil's #1. You throw it all. They have it all together. So it's a perfect blend.
Brazil and Venezuela are tied, in my opinion.
Hold on. Let's put
many Europeans and Americans women are very pretty. When they come to Brazil, oh my God! When I see them out in the street, I go, "Oh my, they're pretty."
Who?
Americans, European women.
Dean is in the green room. Let's welcome Dean to the chat for the first time. And I recognize you from the video. This is the tall Dean.
Dean, what's good?
The video a couple
What's
of
up, Charles?
I met Dean. Dean is a freaking giant.
Yes.
Like I'm 4'6", and he
Hold up.
It's good. Like, hey, Dean, stand by the sun so you can block the sun from my head.
Eu só tenho 2 metros de altura. É isso.
Oh, but you talk.
Yeah.
I never forgot when I'm doing the interview with you. It's look funny. Like,
I'm 6'7". I'm 6'7".
Oh my God.
I'm 4'6", man. I'm jealous. I need to get that.
Dean's
Yeah,
a
surgery.
you
small
just as tall
forward.
as me. Hey, Charles is just as tall as me. What are you talking about, Charles?
I know. Charles is
freaking
lying.
short. What are you
Charles
talking
be
about?
lying.
How you
I'm
guys
4'6",
doing?
guys.
Good,
Just
good.
So
I just want to grow.
quickly, I want to say this. I wanted to chime in here because I am in tech and I'm working remotely here in Botafogo. I'm here right now.
You in Botafogo?
Yeah, in my Airbnb. Let's see.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you stay in Botafogo. I think you stay in Copacabana, please.
Não, eles too muito movimentado lá. Eu tenho que descansar. Por isso,
And what do you think about Botafogo? It's 5
I
minutes from Copacabana, right?
oh yeah. Like so, for reference for a lot of travelers, there's a popular hangout where we met, where we did the interview, Mabs. I'm staying one, yeah, I'm
The
staying
5-star restaurant.
1.5 miles from Mabs.
Right.
I'm in Botafogo, one and a half mile away. So
I thought you lived in. I could have swore in the video I heard you say that you lived in Rio, or you've been there for years, right?
no. I was in Atlanta until last December. Then with my remote tech job, I moved here. Now, what I do, I have over 20 years of experience in IT. So if somebody comes to me and say, "Hey, we want you to work in the office," I say, "No, I don't even want you. You pay me $1 million. I don't want to work in the office. I don't want to hear anything more about your opportunity. Goodbye," because I can do that after 20 years of experience. Now, when you're getting into the industry, maybe you take whatever you to start with, you build up your resume, but after a while, you can command, whatever. I'm a Azure cloud engineer, so that's what I do by day. At night, they're probably missing me at Mavs right now. I feel like that.
I heard there's a
Yeah.
new dress code at Mavs for the servers.
They change it up. It's kind of I don't know what they're doing now with the little bow ties or something.
I heard about that. That is, when I heard about that, I'm like, okay, bow ties. No, just let the girls like black shirts and black pants because it gets humid out there. So
Yeah.
if you have them in
It's
long
actually-
sleeves, like kind of dress shirts, they're gonna be sweating like crazy.
As of right now, it's getting cold. Under 70. I don't think I want to go there.
Oh, you
Cold.
guys see it? You guys see it? He's not even Brazilian, and he think it's cold. Okay.
Well, I
As long
only
as
have
it doesn't get like,
chilly. Under 70 is chilly.
yeah.
as
I
long
only
as it
have
doesn't
one
get like
long.
Minnesota cold, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But I've been to
Funny story about
Argentina in
that.
July, so
Funny story about that. I
Okay,
grew up in
then.
Minnesota.
you're a good barometer of what's cold.
Well, I guess my blood thinned out because I went from Minnesota to Atlanta. Said that's not hot enough. I got to keep going, and I ended up in Brazil.
Well, Atlanta does get those freaky winters. It's like the only city in the
Yeah.
South that it's wild, like their winters.
Yeah, there was one winter where I got into an accident, or two. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. How it's about to stand Botafogo in the daytime? You see
Uh,
this concert that
me
I
give you
talk
a-
about it? Sorry, but you see this concert that I talk about it after we have a dinner in a steakhouse. You see
Yeah.
this concert that I talk about it when we
Mm-mm.
passed
No,
in Botafogo.
I think we were all separated at that time. We all took Ubers home.
Yeah, that's in the end. Maybe if you're going to Copacabana side, maybe you not see it. But for me,
Mhm.
not far for where you are, where we are, then it's concert. So I think all you guys see it. That's why I sent messaging to, I think Ben. I don't remember.
I didn't. But yeah, that was actually a great day. That was one of my best days here. You're leaving out the fact that in the morning we went to the Confeiteria Colombo.
Yeah,
we went to
cafeteria. Yes.
We went to this great breakfast spot. Then we went to Christ the Redeemer. And then then we went to Fogo de Chão.
Yeah, the steakhouse, it's really nice. Oh my God, I'm so thank you guys. It's a
Oh,
very good time. It's good.
yeah.
Wonderful. Everybody have a good time, a lot of fun when we sit and talk in a steakhouse, in a restaurant.
Mhm.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
so can I tell you my experience? Because when I came here, I stayed in Copacabana on Postal 5 for 3 months straight. And I was hanging out with Dennis Jean-Pierre, another YouTuber, a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
then after that, I moved over to Barra da Tijuca for a month. Then I moved to Botafogo. And so that was just to kind of like check out all the areas. For me,
Yes.
Copacabana it's too much. I need, I work with my brain and with my mind. I cannot focus my mind in
I
Copacabana.
mean,
So
I
yes,
mean,
too. Mhm.
sorry, but that's what I tell the guys. If you stay longer in Brazil and Rio, I not
Mhm.
suggest to stay in Copacabana because from my view, it's too much.
Yeah, it's way too
But
much.
you stay in Botafogo, Ipanema, a little bit out from the tour. I know Botafogo, Ipanema is still tour area, but it's not same Copacabana.
My last
Yeah,
time there, I was staying in Ipanema, but I kept venturing to Copacabana.
I don't necessarily like Ipanema. Um, let's put it like this. I like to be around people who have a plethora of shades. As
Mm-hmm.
you move over to Ipanema,
More
it gets a
European,
little
right?
bit it gets a little bit brighter over there.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. I really
I
did.
do. I do. That's me personally. I like to be around people my own skin color, like some various skin colors over there. That's just me.
It's the same reason why I always like to get over to the Rasta Beach area.
Yeah.
Because that side it's more local, more
No,
melanin.
but you guys talk about color, right? And Ipanema have more white
Uh-huh.
people.
Hmm.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. You guys sometimes have these preconceitors inside yourself, and you guys also sometimes need to put this out because sometimes it's not the white peoples they are most preconceitors. Sometimes it's us.
But
It's
Hinata,
not
what he's talking about,
always, I mean,
he's talking
okay.
about a preference of the people he likes.
Well,
It's not necessarily about him being prejudiced.
let
It's
me
about
let
him.
me
Go ahead.
Now I try to understand a little bit,
Wait, wait,
but
wait. Before we go
let
on,
me let me tell
sorry,
you.
hold on. Before this disappears, let me just Shalimar with the $10 super chat, and we'll get to what you're saying here in a second. But go ahead, Dean.
Yeah, so I'm actually an Azure engineer. He works on AWS. That's cool. It's pretty much the same thing. So there's like 10 different ways to skin a cat in IT. Yeah. So Hanata, I will agree with you. I think that a lot of times in Brazil and America, we have mismatches of understanding. So you just have to experience. Like, I agree with your saying. So there's two parts of it, right? Um, I personally don't like to be around, because that's how it is in America. But on the other side, yes, as I said in my interview with you, because I'm more mixed, if I don't speak, a lot of people will think that I'm Brazilian. And I
yes,
agree with, I agree with you, Renata, that the segurança, the bodyguards, will look at me walking past the stores and like be focusing on me as opposed to other people. So as you said, preconceito, which means prejudice, usually does come from other black people in Brazil, especially when they think that I am a Brazilian guy. If I talk to people in English, sometimes this is a trick that I do. I speak in English first. I say, "Do you speak English?" And they say, "Oh, no, no, no." Então, eu vou falar para você em português. So I disarm people by telling them I'm not Brazilian sometimes. So the way that racism is done, or I almost think it's like a caste it's a caste system. It's colorism instead of racism here. And I do a lot of observing. So it's more hue because in America we have white and black. In Argentina they don't have black because they got rid of them. But here in Brazil they have black, they have black, white, and Indian. And between those three, because they have all three, it's more of like a hue colorism system. The darker you are, the less opportunities you have in general. So
it's like that in a lot of
black
places.
population in Argentina is coming back.
In the Caribbean, it's like that too. It's the lighter the shade you get. It's yeah, but I think what Hinata is she's kind of saying that you. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Hinata, but also there's people who have preferences as far as what they like. I know I like to go to places that have a lot of mix because it's more appealing to my eye. I like seeing nice dark skin and different shades and stuff like that. So I like being in areas where it's more like that.
Let me say this. Let me add this. As I moved here, and yes, this might be my hang up or whatever, but I didn't travel halfway around the world to get colonized. So I only date black women. Sorry, I date women of African descent. Black usually means North American, and I do not date North American women because it is a disposition thing that I choose. Women here are more feminine, and that's what I'm here for.
Right.
That's preference. Now let me just read. Shalimar says that he's a software engineer here in San Diego, and his trip is for a summer vacation. Shalimar with the crazy super chats.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, they got a big mix in Brazil. The Asian mix. I don't see a lot of Asians in Rio, but I hear in Sao Paulo. Very big Asian community.
Yeah, Sao Paulo.
Large Asian community.
No,
in
but
Sao Paulo.
what I try to say is I make the video in Leblon, and some guys they say, oh, but it's a lot of white peoples there. I consider myself black. Let's put it long time ago. And people say, how you consider yourself black? Let's put, if you black and people's white, if I have to be the sinhazinha, Charlie, maybe you know what I mean.
Pick a side.
The white woman or the black woman? Which side do you put me? The black or the white?
In the middle.
Mixed.
No, many years ago, it's black and white. It's not to have a middle.
Oh, I mean, at that time, yeah. If you're asking now.
But
no, because in America, I am negro con peli clara.
No, I talk about many years ago. I don't know. It's possible. It's allowed to talk about it.
Well, many years ago, yeah, you would be considered black.
When the black peoples work for the white peoples.
Yes.
Let's say if you have to put me in a situation in the middle, where you put me? In a side for white peoples or in a side for black people?
Black.
Right.
Yeah.
I consider myself black. So, but it's not because I consider myself black, then I'm going to feel bad about it. If I saw one place, it's many white peoples they enjoy, why I not should go there and enjoy the same?
It's not about you going there. It's not about you going there and enjoying.
Agree.
It's that some people, like especially coming from, you don't know where they come from, right? People that come from the States that experience some bad experiences. When they go to places, they feel more comfortable being around people that.
But then is what I say. I'm consider myself black, and I don't have any moment. I have this bad feelings with preconceituous.
Yes.
When I'm here in the Leblon area, where's many in the channel it showed the place Leblon party in the nighttime in Leblon, and then it's many white peoples. Yes, but it's one French girl. She's maybe European. She's love me. You know, all the peoples they kind to me.
Can
Yeah, I don't know what,
I the
but
black
what's your,
one in the middle everybody, but they treat me good.
Anata, everybody has their own experience. There's
But
nothing.
what I know, but what I try to say, it's not all the place where you can go. You feel this bad back, you know. Most the place you feel the good energy. You feel people's they like you. And that's a matter about the color.
Can I give my experience in Ipanema? I'm not discounting your experience at all. I think that, first of all, you need to know, I believe that Americans are a little bit more, I'm trying to think about how to word it. We're more aware. Yeah. I find that a lot of people of color from a lot of other countries kind of want to integrate more than us. We want to be our own thing. One thing that I noticed, yeah, we want to be separate. We want to have our own individual identity culturally. One thing I noticed when I was in Ipanema at an event, DJP was there also. There was a group of black women, 3 or 4, and none of them looked our way. Now, arguably, 2 guys that are about 6'7" would draw attention, and it was just interesting to me that these women of color didn't look our way at all. But I understand we understand what it is. But you know, you get in that type of situation, it's just something that it was of note. There's a term, mejorando a raza. And this is what we know that those women were trying to do. In Spanish, mejorando la raza. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not gonna disagree with you, but I'm also gonna say I don't really co-sign to everybody wanting to form that same community, because in the black community in the United States, there is a lot of fuckery going on. And a lot of us want to leave that to find peace. So I got to slightly push back on that, as in the community in the United States, it's a sick community, and I don't mean that in a good way.
No, I agree.
A lot of us are leaving. We're trying to get away from that element.
I agree, but do we need to leave? So I definitely want to leave African American society. I don't want to.
You left it. You've already left it.
You're gone,
right,
bro.
Yeah. All right, but hear me out. I'm not leaving African descent. A lot of guys come down here and they leave all the way to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think it comes down to this. I see what you're saying, Hinata, and it's just everybody has their own experience and have experienced different things. People are coming from different countries that have had different experiences, and I think the initial thing that everybody wants to do is find a place where they're comfortable. It's just like when you come to Brazil for the first time, you want to be around tourists.
Yeah, but
So
then
you go to a tourist area, and then when you feel more comfortable, you start going out.
you know, but from my view, from my side, what I hear, you know, in the United States and other places in Europe, peoples they are more preconceituous than in Brazil, because Brazil it's a mix.
I don't know. You guys have a character. You guys have a caricature called Sashi or Saki.
I mean,
he reminds me of them old 1920s minstrel show cartoons. So I don't know about that. You also have a town in São Paulo that still celebrates the Confederacy. So I don't know about that.
Let's Doris says this. He says, "Is this a racial discussion channel? We're fixated on it." I don't want to get too fixated on this because we have to save this for the days that we talk about things like this.
What I have to say is, you know,
let me just say this. I truly believe that race in America and race in Brazil is a mismatch. The understanding is mismatched. Like you have to experience both to understand it. I will agree, and it's probably a good thing that I agree with what Hanata is saying. Most black people in Brazil, they don't see race like we do. We have such a visceral reaction to race as Americans, but I will say that most Brazilians don't have that.
Yeah,
So
it's a different vibe. It's a different feeling, definitely.
Fair enough. That's true.
But but all I say to Hinata is, I understand what you're saying because of what you've experienced. But just you have to understand, like you said, you're with people and they don't want to go here, or they say, hey, what? There's too much white people over here. Why don't you go with?
Which
It's
is
because of
stupid
what
as
they've
hell.
experienced, and they want to
And
feel.
it's
They want to
incredibly
come
stupid.
when they come to Brazil. They want to be in a place they feel comfortable.
Dennis, if some guy invite me to go, let's say in Leblon nighttime or Ipanema nighttime,
Yes.
guys say, "Oh, I don't want to go into this place because it's too much people's white."
Yes.
You know, I say no. That's one reason for we go there and we enjoy our time
Yes,
because
but
we're not different for them.
I
Kanata,
know what you're saying.
Kanata, just call me. Fuck it, I'll
I'm
go.
sure when we are there, we have a good time, and not most of the times we don't have bad trickly, I don't know, or bad feeling for the peoples around.
That's great. That's your
So
experience. Everybody
can I
is different.
give
That's
you my
all I'm saying
experience,
to you.
Hanata? Can I give you my experience that may differ from yours?
I
Because I
have
go
that
to
experience also,
Yeah,
but
but
with
what you experience in your life is different from what other people experience. So you have to, just like I have to respect you, what you experience.
I know, but it's not me. You
Hanata.
have experience
Hey,
for
let me interject
life.
before let me
Places
interject
are
before Dean
different.
comes in.
Times are
Hold,
different. That's not
hold
me. You
on,
have
hold on,
bad
hold on, hold
experience
on.
one time, you have for the rest of your life the same experience.
Hey, Hanata, let me interject real quick. I say your experiences in LeBlanc is going to differ because you're a Carioca. You are used to everything that's going on in that social spectrum. Whereas you have Dean, who's coming in from the United States, he's going to come in with an outside looking in perspective. So he's going to have a completely different experience than what you're accustomed to, what you're used to.
Yeah. So I just wanted to. So I'll go ahead and piggyback off of that. So you understand. So I went to a bar. It was. I don't think it was quite in Leblon, but it was over by Lago. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it was a bar that was pretty big outside, filled with white people, and all the servers were black. Now that I'm pretty, upwardly mobile as a regular person goes, but the things that my eyes notice is that how come more people of color are not able to financially enjoy this party? That's the type of things. How come the system of Brazil does not enable more people of color to be there with me? That's what I see. That's what my mind looks at when I'm there enjoying it with one other black guy from
I too
outside.
have that same question. I do
Yeah,
have that same question myself. I mean, I can go in there, have a good time, and
no problem.
with me, it's like, fuck it, Team Becky, I don't care. But at the same time, I want Dean, I want Backpack Mo there.
Yeah.
I want everybody there to have a good time doing their thing.
Yeah, the system is not. It's kind of messed up, but
And another thing I want to say is, like, we have our personal choices, but it seems like in parts of Brazil, you don't get that right to choose or have that choice for you. Like Hanata, if you invited me to LeBlanc, I'd go to LeBlanc just to
Yeah,
check it
that's not
out.
going to stop me from going anywhere. Like
Oh, it
I'm
doesn't
still
stop
Right,
me
it's
either.
not going to stop me either. Dean may
That's
feel a certain way,
my
but I'll be in
point.
LeBlanc.
You know,
No, I
but you
won't
know
feel
what
the
though?
same way at all.
Some people it would stop them. Some people would be like, I would rather go to Rio Black or someplace else where I know there's more
okay.
diversity or
Right, but at the same time,
Now
I
let me
mean, it may be a
say,
different
the
element, but
world, the world, the world is preconceituous in certain things. It's not just about color. It's just not about color. Like Jim. he's in an interview. He say he's feel the difference when he's here in Brazil because most of the times people they think you are Brazilian, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
he's feel the difference. It's not about color. He's feel the
Well,
difference when it's Brazilian inside Brazil and when it's foreign peoples, right?
well, I gotta interject with that and kind of push back. I'm gonna kind of co-sign to what Dean said. I actually get more attention from the white and Asian Brazilian women than I do the black Brazilian women.
Same.
Now me, that's fine because I date
My
interracially.
my last point
But it's
is
just something I've noticed that myself.
yeah, sorry, but my last point is the word is preconceituous in some points.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, if you care about it, I mean, I don't care. I just want to be happy. I just want to live my life. I don't care about if they feel bad about my color. I just want to go there and enjoy. That's my point for my view.
No,
So
I
if
agree.
you enjoy with
I,
I
me,
agree too.
We all want to
yeah.
have a good time
Let
and
me
do
let
the same
me
thing. We all want the
point.
same thing.
let me get this out. So, when I say it is my choice to stay around people like me, like stay in Copacabana, I have absolutely no problem going to LeBlanc or even feeling comfortable there. In America, I grew up in cities. If anybody knows Minnesota, Edina, right? I grew up in
I
when I was
know.
in Atlanta. I spent a lot of time in Alpharetta. These are two the richest parts of town. So I have much because I spent so much time around them. I now prefer to spend time around my own people. It's kind of like it's not. I don't feel no type of preconceito, no type of I can't. Sometimes I forget the words in English because I speak Portuguese so much. Uh, I feel nothing. I feel very comfortable around people of all colors. It's just that it's what my preference, the people I prefer to be around. I prefer to be around all colors simultaneously, right?
Which is something
Right.
I would do myself.
Uh-huh.
I didn't grow up in the richest areas, but I did grow up in areas where they had a little bit of money,
Mhm.
predominantly the suburbs of North Texas.
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
feel the same way too. And on my last trip, the reason why I kept going to Copacabana was because my friends were there, like Dean. So he's there hanging out. So it's like, well, he's not coming to Ipanema. Let me go to Copacabana. And it's nothing like what Dean doesn't want to go to, Ipanema. It's more or less like the majority are in Copacabana, so let me just go over there and just hang out and have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm good with staying in
People just want to be
Ipanema. I'm
comfortable.
good
They want to
going
be
to
comfortable.
Baja Tijuca. Check out LeBlanc, Botafogo. I got to go back and watch the video because, like I said, I'm late to this live stream. I
Yeah.
want to check out Flamingo. I want to start checking out other areas of Rio.
Oh
I don't
man,
want to just predominantly stay in Copacabana.
my tip
Yeah.
to you and everybody would be use the metro. When Dennis showed me the metro, that opened up so many possibilities because you can get all the way from Baja da Tijuca, half hour away, um, to Maracana Stadium and everywhere in between. Use for $1,
Yeah, I
$1.25 US.
agree. 100%.
Yeah,
And it's nice too. It's like
yeah,
most metros in the States are like run down bad. No, this is actually modern. You can use your cell phone to actually
yep,
purchase a ticket. Just put your cell phone, tap it, boom, you're right there. So,
I'm not gonna
yep.
lie. The reason why I take Uber is because I'm just so concerned about getting knifed or some shit down there.
nah,
No, see, you're wrong. That's what you just said.
nah.
It's
Man, I'm
literally
4'6", man. I can't like
Oh
defend
God.
he's
myself
six
like
foot
Okay,
that.
four. Don't know it.
hold on. I gotta do a couple of shouts here.
Sure.
Because Shalimar gave. I'm starting to wonder if he really is a bot though.
Seriously, right?
$20
Hey
super
guys.
chat. He says I will be using iPhone for translation, English to Portuguese. Any recommendations? Yeah, use there's a lot of different apps, but Google Translate is great, and you can download it onto your phone so that you can use it when it's offline. Say you're in a place that doesn't have good internet or Wi-Fi or whatever, you can still use it and because it'll be downloaded into your phone. So that's what I recommended. He also gave another one, a $10 super chat. And
Wow.
I think he said this before, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why.
Just leave the clapping thing on, so you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it keeps
I
on
don't
getting money.
I don't know, but I feel like I'm rich this night.
Yeah, right. You're balling, yeah. We all going out to dinner tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I want to add a tip on that. Yes, you'll be using iPhone for translate, but commit yourself to learning 30 words. Obrigado.
I
Once
say
you
that's
figure-
blue in the face, and most of these dudes want to rely on Google Translate and Duolingo, so I'm done with them.
It's all good.
I'll let you know. I try to show guys. I have just when you learn the language, this is just a barrier that drops between you. Your phone is the barrier. When the barrier comes down, when you put your phone down, you learn a few words. You know how to speak a few words, and the world just opens up. You can have real conversations with people, and you know. Yeah.
Also, Duolingo and Google Translate won't teach you slang.
Hey, say.
Yep. 3 words a week. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Dean, I've been taking your advice on the audio. I've been listening to like CNN live streams and a couple live streams. That's why I showed you that interview with Mackenzie Dern earlier. Like, she's from Arizona and she speaks pretty good Portuguese.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So I'll comment on what Charles is talking about. I gave him a tip when I was learning Portuguese. I listened to, you go on YouTube and you type in the word live in Portuguese, which is ao vivo, AO space VIVO. And that means live, which it'll bring up just like this, all the lives, live broadcasts. And you can usually they're like CNN broadcasts will be 3 hours long. And you could just listen, get used to the language. As long as the language sounds foreign to you, you'll never understand it. You got to get comfortable with hearing the language. I do that with Spanish.
And I'm starting to understand bits and pieces of it.
Mm-hmm.
I have one question for you guys now. When I see you guys here in a live, it's okay. Who's want to answer this answer? Who's no one? You know?
Oh, God, not this.
Uh-oh.
It's easy. It's easy.
Renata, just get the surgery. We know you want to get it.
I just want to know what in Brazil make you guys more like Brazil. That's it.
That's the question.
Stay here or come back many times.
Ask the question again.
I want to know one thing which make you guys most like Brazil or Rio, you know? Come back or just live here. Yes.
Eu vou responder em português para você.
Também.
Quais coisas eu gosto de Brasil? Os povos. Os povos são muito simpáticos, muito legal, muito bem para mim. Vocês têm muita hospitalidade para mim. Estou muito feliz quando eu estou em Brasil. E quando eu tenho sair do Brasil, estou muito triste. E porque eu sei eu vou voltar no Brasil, mas para mim não gosto de morar nos Estados Unidos não mais.
Okay. Let's do English, please. English, please. Most of the people here don't speak.
Dennis, you got to train them in.
No, it's not about me. It's not about me.
Dennis get to train.
It's not about me. Most of the people in here don't speak Portuguese, so I don't want to like lose people because they're like, what's going on? So
you want to say it again?
It's good, especially the first reason. Oh my God. You know,
I'm just saying that people are very hospitable. They treat me very well every time I'm in Brazil, so much so that every time I have to leave, I get very sad. Like, as Dennis Jean-Pierre say, you get post-Brazil depression syndrome.
Yeah.
Right.
I know I'm going to come back to Brazil, but it's gotten to the point where I don't like living here anymore.
In America.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
not America,
Um,
in the United States, because Brazil's America too.
Go ahead, Dean.
yeah,
Hold
yeah, yeah.
on. Before, here's another super sticker from Shalimar. Okay. I'm gonna be real upset if after I see that this is a bot. Shalimar, say something else that you're not throwing a super sticker of.
Come, come in
Yeah, why
alive.
don't you come in the live, man?
Come in alive.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to give my answer to
yes,
Hanata
go
now.
ahead, go ahead. I just wanted to make sure I.
Yeah. So I agree with everything Charles said. In general, and Dennis actually put a picture up of this. Like America's better, maybe financially, but socially, Brazil is way better. People in America sit inside their houses and don't talk to each other. Half the country hates the other half of the country. You know, but now I'm gonna give my second answer. This is the answer as a man. The the sexual power is completely flipped upside down. You know how like some dudes in America will complain when their girl is going out and a whole bunch of guys are going to talk to them. That's what girls do to guys here because they know that the guys have so many options, and it's just a great feeling to. I just you feel free here, very free to do and whatever
Yeah.
you want to do. Sorry.
Yeah, but I have asked to you one more after you say that.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's easy to date with few Brazilian women? It's easy.
Few.
With some Brazilian women, you think it's easy to date?
Can you explain what you like? Are you saying do you think it's
I
few
mean,
to?
you can meet,
Do you think it's easier
you
to
know,
date women in
date.
Brazil than here in the United States?
Yeah, I talk about regular women.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Hmm. I have no problem. I mean, especially in America, growing up in the past, we had to have social skills. Young guys don't necessarily always have that. So for me, as a guy who has social skills and can speak the language, I've had no problems. Um, Sometimes I'd say I have too much success. And then you start having what Dennis calls Brazil problems when you're trying to juggle your schedule. So I've had absolutely no problems here in Brazil.
Honestly, I found it easier in São Paulo to talk to women than I did in Rio.
I haven't been to São Paulo yet, so I can't speak on that.
Yeah.
You need to go, bro. You need to go.
I'm
I
going
can't
to.
speak because I not be in São Paulo yet.
Yeah. So I will tell you guys one of the reasons why I'm in Botafogo, and not only are the rent prices lower, the purchase prices are lower. And I am in the. I'm only still here in Brazil because I'm actually purchasing a spot here in Botafogo. So.
That's good. That's good.
Dope.
Mhm.
So you suggest the guys when they come to Brazil stay in Botafogo? It's safety area. It's no problem.
Not when you first get here. Deal with the craziness. And if you're here on a 2-week vacation, probably go to Copacabana. But if you're going to stay here for any extended amount of time, go. So what I did is I went one train station away. Botafogo is one metro station away, and I can get back to. And if I don't feel like taking the metro, I can always just hop in an Uber. Metro is $1 to get back to Copacabana. Uber is
The same, I think.
$3.
More.
No, sorry, it's $4 because I take an Uber Black. I either go cheap or I go expensive.
Okay. Oh, that's why. That's
Yeah.
why. I get Uber back.
Yeah.
That's why.
I would
mean, it's
say
1 mile.
for Dean, I would say spend a week in Copacabana. Any time longer, and it's gonna feel like you're back in the States.
Yeah, but the Uber to Botafogo to Copacabana, it's more or less the same price for the metro, for the train. The thing is, you don't need because it's 5 minutes. Why you need Uber back? It's 5 minutes there. Just
No, but okay. So let's say I'm coming back from Mabs at 3 in the morning. I'm not walking that. I'm not walking that. I'm getting the Uber and I'm going on home. I'm probably stumbling home.
Dude, I remember one of those nights. I'm surprised that I made it back in one piece.
Yeah.
Ed Babine with the $2.
But I ended up taking an Uber
Hold
back.
on. $2.50 super chat. He says, I told you he was an AI bot. I don't know, Shalimar. I'm gonna stop shouting him out because I think there's something weird here.
Thank you very much.
Yes. And thanks for that info. I don't know what this is about. Shalimar might be a
You'll
fraud.
find out on the 15th when they send you the money.
Yeah, you know what, Shalimar? Prove you're not. Get on the live.
Yeah, come on.
I'm not going to shout out anymore because you keep
Mr. Chat GBT.
Too many repeating the same thing over and over again, and now I'm like, okay, something's up.
What are you talking about, man? He's paying you.
Is he really though? That's what I'm wondering. If it really...
Yeah, you don't find out until it takes a while for it to come through.
Oh wow.
And then YouTube takes a certain amount of it too. So
I don't know if there's something here that I've never heard of before, and we're being trolled, or if it's real. So you just jump on the live and just say something, so I know you're real, Shalimar. I'm gonna put up the link right now.
What Babine say?
He said, "I told you he was an AI bot." Before he said it was a bot. It wasn't a real person.
What does that mean?
Robot,
a software program.
Oh yes, I said.
You said it too. You said it's a virus, yeah. So
we'll find it sooner or later.
But I'm joking.
Well, I hope it's real.
Anyway, guys,
you definitely got
good.
It's a lot of gas money right there.
Yeah.
So, you guys have a good remainder of your night. I got to get back to work.
All right, man.
Brother.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Até mais.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Até logo, Nina. Até logo, Renata.
Até logo.
Dennis, preciso praticar seu português.
Dennis, you need to practice. Yes.
Sim. Eu preciso praticar. Eu sei. I do.
Not eu sei.
Eu sei.
Sei. Eu sei.
Renata, don't do that.
Dennis, you're ahead of me, man. I need to practice myself. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, level 1. So
right, and you got to remember too, Renata. I speak to some different people, and different people say differently. They got all these accents, but whenever I talk to you, you try to make me sound exactly like how you sound, and it's not necessarily.
No, but Dennis, not the matter if you are in São Paulo, Salvador, Bahia, Recife. Not the matter. You know, eu sei, it's not exist. It's eu sei. Eu sei.
Okay.
Not the matter if you want.
Okay. I usually say eu sei.
Right. That's the correct.
I thought I was doing it like he was. I don't know.
Eu sei.
You say. That's how I say it.
No, wait. Let me give you. If I can give you one. Can I give you one correction? Because the word I, think of it like a capital A in English. And then an O. Eu.
Eu.
Eu
right.
sei.
Eu sei.
Eu sei como é que é.
Oh, eu sei como é que é.
É isso aí.
Okay.
Yeah, Brazilian language.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people say I'm like a mediocre. American and carioca. Because
I saw you talk when you talk, and I can see you speak very good Portuguese. How you learn?
Eu estudei quase mais do que 10 anos, muitas aulas, diferentes maneiras para aprender. So I took classes for like 4 years. I've been to Brazil 3 times. I like to learn from several different sources. I listened a lot because I do something that Trevor Noah does. I do it. An impersonation of somebody is only rude if you do it in English, right? If you do an impersonation of a Brazilian in Portuguese, it's not called rude. It's called trying to speak correctly with the accent. So when I speak in Portuguese, I'm approximating an accent. You know, I'm doing an impersonation of other Brazilians I've heard. You know, so that's why I'm kind of like trying to get the accent down too. A lot of guys don't even attempt the accent, and then they're speaking with their English accent. It sounds horrible.
Yes, but
Yeah.
you know what I see different for you and another guys?
Hmm.
You have the attitude. You know, you have like more the courage. You go there and you try to talk with people in Portuguese, right?
Well, that
That's
comes with time.
That's what
That
I
comes,
see when the last moments I'm with you, I observe you try to speak in Portuguese, not no matter what.
oh yeah, and so that's come with time. Like at first, when you're learning another language, you are embarrassed to speak. And even 2 years ago, when I came, I had done a lot of more listening training than speaking training. You, I think the last barrier is instead of falling back to English when you don't know how to say it, reconstruct the sentence completely in Portuguese, describe what you mean. Sometimes I'll say, esse negócio aqui, I'll like say that thing, or I'll describe what I'm trying to say, even if I don't know how to say it. So I refuse to fall back to English. It's on, yeah, because I don't want to. Yeah, every time I fall back to English, that's a failure. You know, so sometimes I'll say, "No sé cómo falar isso in português," and then so like one time I was in an Uber, I said, "Can you move the seat up?" And I said, "Você pode mudar isso?" And then I said, "Não sei como falar isso em português." And the driver said, "Você pode chegar o banco para a frente." Now I say that all the time. That's how
Oh,
you say it.
very
Yeah.
good, very
So I
good.
learned from other Brazilians.
That's what I say. That's what I tell you guys. Most of the times, you know, it's good for you start from the beginning, practice and home before you came to Brazil a little bit. And then you also learn after when you are here. You pay attention and you see how when they talk, right?
Yes.
And then you learn little by little. Also, some girls they want to teach you, but you don't have to be shy. You need
Yeah.
to put your Portuguese, the little you know, just out. Try to communicate. That's help a lot. That's how I learned the English in the United States. I'm not too good, but that's how I learned my English because I try to speak. When I'm there, I have difficult moments, then I need to talk. And I hear people talk, then that's how I learn. And that's what my advice to you guys when come to Brazil. Doing the same. Don't be afraid, don't be shy. Just take the small things you know about Portuguese and try to put out. And people, if they correct you, not take this offense. If they laughing, it's because it's cute. I say many times. If they laughing, it's because your Portuguese, when you're going to talk, your pronunciation, it's cute. You know, don't take this offense. And
But
just
one
let
thing,
them correct to you, not no matter what, then you learn.
and one thing I was trying to do, I consider myself a perfectionist, and I was trying to get rid of my American accent in Portuguese. And a lot of people, primarily women, said, "No, no, don't get rid of your accent." Basically, they're saying don't get too good because it's kind of like the phenomenon when we know American women hear British guys speak and there's something special. So when we have our accent in Portuguese, it's actually something special to, sometimes girls like it. So
Yes.
I'm like, okay, I don't have to be perfect.
But you know what? Not a matter how
Mm.
much you learn the Portuguese or how many years. If you live in 30 years in Brazil, 15 years, you still have the accent.
Yeah.
So, yes, I can tell you.
Hold on. Oh, Ed Babine with the $2.20 check. English people have a hard time with their accent. Shalimar sends another one. He says he can't get on. He doesn't know how to turn the audio on or the video on. $5 super chat.
Or you could just do regular chats without paying for it.
Desert Dog with the $9 PayPal. I see it. Thank you for pointing that out.
Thank you.
So,
can I? I'm gonna give you guys, everyone. I'm gonna give you one. I'm very intricate with my Portuguese, and I also know Spanish. There's something I really want to point out to everyone who speaks Spanish and Portuguese. Like, end your words in Spanish in O. Trabajo, right? End your words in Portuguese with U. Trabalho. It's a very small difference, but that's how whenever I'm speaking Spanish, I say O. I end my words in O, and Portuguese has more of a U sound.
That helps.
Yeah,
that helps.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't even recognize this. You do have to pay attention to the small differences.
Yes, that's good. Observe, but all is all, like trabajo in Portuguese, trabalho, not trabalho, but some places they have different accent. Yes, but many people they say trabalho, but it's not.
So for this,
trabalho.
I agree that it's just an accent,
but it's not a lot the way you say it.
Yeah. So for me as an English speaker, it helps me separate my Spanish from my Portuguese because I do speak Spanish también, and I speak. When I go to the Dominican Republic, I can get by. I'm probably better than 90% of the Americans there, but that's not saying much.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean,
Dominican Republic specifically, Puerto Plata. Other places, like I know guys speak better, but there's a lot of American travelers that go to Dominican Republic and don't really know the language.
Just gotta practice.
They just go to Sicily.
And I do practice, but I just don't try to force me to.
So can I give you another tip? Because 14 years, right? This is what I do. I don't listen to the news in English, and I don't listen to music in English at all. Yeah, because, I mean, Spanish, you got Dembo. They got some great, basically rap style music. Brazilian music got some great music. You just got to find it. You got to find what you like in that other language.
I've tried to listen, watch, some shows on Netflix in Portuguese, and I'm not there yet to really be able to pick up. I think maybe that'll be something I'll do in a few months, maybe. But it was too much. It was too overwhelming, and I'm just find myself reading and not listening and trying to it's too much right now. I think you got to do things in stages.
I think things it's help. Everybody know. Watching a movie with subtitles. Hear musics with the language and translate some things that understand when you listen some musics. It's help the things. It's small details can help you guys a lot. Same for us. Yeah, but just do what I say. Just take a book, a dictionary. That's one book. Very good with pictures. They learn a lot. I showed before in the channel. I don't remember the last time, maybe when we're doing the live with the teacher. But, just practice 20 minutes a day, and sorry to say, but even when you guys sit in the toilet, just take the book and read a little bit Portuguese.
I'm a lazy learner. I don't like to read. And so that's why I use YouTube a lot. And let me give you a tip about that. You were saying it's hard to understand. Go find a live broadcast from yesterday. It's no longer live. Right?
I say that because that's what my ex usually do before.
Right. And here's the tip. Here's the tip. You can slow that video down. So now when they're speaking, you can understand what they're saying because it's slower. I slow it down one speed, like 0.75, because then it's not too distorted and you can hear what people are saying. And with time, I actually, after And no, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying Portuguese is easy because it's harder than Spanish.
Yeah, most
But
definitely. And
it's
people
worth
speak fast too, so it's kind of sometimes it's hard to, like you said, slowing it down to pick up the
Oh.
words is much easier.
So another thing I did is I learned, instead of just learning words, learn phrases also, because people speak in phrases. And when you
Yes.
learn,
Now, what I'm going to say is, for you guys live in the United States, what's your second language?
Portuguese.
Huh?
Second language?
It's technically it's supposed to be.
When you are in school and a teenager,
We don't really have it. We don't have it.
It's enough pain.
no
Yeah.
help.
It's supposed to kind of be Spanish, but we
Same
don't.
in Brazil.
We don't do that.
Also, I would say this: half of America wants everybody to speak English. Speaking in our country, need to speak English.
But when you're not in school, you don't learn the second language.
No,
No.
not in the U.S.
Even Spanish.
It's
No.
They have
it's
classes.
it's an elective. So it's not a requirement like that you have to speak another language. That's one of the problems for most people in the U.S. Can't speak two languages because from primary school up until the time where almost adults, it's easier to learn another language when you're younger, and as you get older, it gets really harder to learn another one. So
Now, I will
in the
say-
U.S. you're not required to.
They're usually going to offer two languages as electives: French or Spanish. I took both of them, and I don't remember anything from those classes other than nosotros.
Right.
But I learned the Spanish on my own because I wanted to as an adult.
Same.
Yeah. So we don't have, like you have here, we don't, like you're saying, we don't learn anything. English speakers, English speaking countries, including Australia, don't.
Yeah, what you guys say, it's in the United States, so you guys don't learn Spanish language.
No.
No, even though it's one of the most spoken languages in it, it's not a requirement, and most people don't.
So there's a joke that goes, what do you call somebody who speaks two languages? Bilingual. What do you call somebody who speaks one language?
American.
Yeah. Yeah, there's this arrogance that I really hate about Americans. I've seen it. I've heard it in Brazil. I've heard it in Dominican Republic. I heard this old guy say, you would think these people would want to learn to speak English. I'm like, you're in a country of 220 million people. Why do you think they want to speak English? You need to learn their language.
Exactly.
Barracuda with the $5 super sticker. Thank you, Barracuda. Long time, man.
Yes.
Hope you're doing
It's
good.
here for a while.
So let's not turn this into the English. We need to have another separate
supposed to become
page for languages.
And he's Barracuda. He's supposed to come to Brazil and eat in chicken heart. He's promised.
Ooh,
Those are good.
I can't.
Those are good.
Well,
I'm gonna eat.
When we are in a steakhouse, I try to make guys try it, and
That was good.
I have a line. I haven't eaten chitlins yet, and I have to eat chitlins before I eat a chicken heart.
Don't eat those. But the chicken hearts are good. It's not as
it's good before try something.
It's not. I mean, it's not as
At least you try. It's not, then you try, but you have to try one time at least.
Yeah, I had it in Peru the first time that I had it, but they're good though. I mean, it's not like gelatinous or anything like that. So,
No, but
I know,
and it's small.
rubbery.
It's not like a
Rubbery.
giant, what I mean, like
I've seen it. Yeah,
they're literally
I mean-
it's probably this circumference. It's small.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen them.
So let's show the next live. Just let's show this steakhouse for the next
About the
live.
folks.
What steakhouse? What are you talking about?
The steakhouse
Over
that
there, Sean.
Fogo do Chão, right?
Yeah, they have a couple here in the U.S.
Wait, you didn't do a video for that, did you?
Yes, it's there and it's
So,
dry.
so we'll do that and this other the Marriott, because I don't think the Marriott is a full video. You don't have enough there to make a full show. So I'll try to edit.
Okay, we show both.
I'm gonna try to do that. Yeah.
We show the Marriott party, then we talk about, and then we show the Fogo do Chão, the steakhouse place.
Okay, let's try to do that for Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll be on that video too, huh?
Yes.
there.
You're in the
Yeah,
video.
come back through, man.
And it's funny because we play with the team, football team. It's one girl there. She's Fluminense. Oh my god.
So yeah, I don't want to give it. Yeah, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. So I had Botafogo, my jersey on. I tried to touch it to her skin. She's like, ah.
Yeah.
Hold on, Barracuda coming in live. How you doing, sir?
Doing all right. Busy, man. Just
Yes, sir.
networking, working. Came up here to say, you gonna have to battle me for that ticket hard. Like, I don't know.
Don't knock it till
Matter
you try.
of fact, while we're talking about things people are supposed to try,
Hang gliding.
Mr. Dennis, what that whole skydiving, not skydiving, what was this? Zip lining, was it skydiving?
Hang gliding.
Hang gliding. Oh, how did that go? Is that happening yet?
No, but serious, Barracuda, when you come to Brazil, I make you eat in chick heart, and I'm going to show the guys how is your experience eating in chick heart.
I'll make a deal with you. They say ladies first, so you do the hang gliding, I eat the chick heart.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, hold on. Ed Babine with the $5 super chat. Hold on. He says, when learning languages, don't be afraid to look dumb or you won't learn. I speak 3 languages. Spanish, Portuguese are in my bucket list next.
Nice.
Go ahead, Renata.
Yes.
Tell us why you're not going to hang glide.
No, wait, what did he say? Sorry. Dennis, he's talking a little bit fast. What did he say?
He said, don't be afraid to look dumb or you won't learn. He's talking about languages. He speaks 3 languages already, and now Spanish and Portuguese are next on his list.
Yeah.
That's normal. Every language people have, they are embarrassed to speak. And so when I first started, I was just throwing words out there and see if people would understand if I'm saying them right. You know, you just got to test the waters first. And after a while, you get, okay, people understand what I'm saying. It's a gradual process.
Yeah, that's why I say don't be shy. You know, just open communication takes a little bit before you go to some places, you know, some countries. Just takes a little bit.
Another one, Shalimar again. Okay, I'll read this one.
Danny, it's not complain. Just leave it.
No, I just hope I don't look back at this and go, oh, no money came through. This guy is fake. But he says that he's not a bot. He can't seem to get the audio and camera to trigger. Either way, thanks for all the info. Yes, no problem, man. No problem. I hope I've never had to connect to the live using a phone. So I don't really know the ins and outs and what.
Yeah, maybe he's stuck. Maybe he's stuck in the next live. He's see how to do it. Or
yeah, come back, man. Check out how to do it. I'm sure on YouTube it'll tell you exactly how to connect to YouTube Live.
I'm using a phone, and StreamYard is what it takes me through a lot of times.
Yeah, because we use StreamYard.
But guys, you guys need to forget about Hangout.
We can't now. You just brought it back up.
You brought it up.
Yeah,
when I come to Brazil, we're doing it.
Who do it?
You and I. When I go to Brazil, you're going to do it.
No.
Yeah, you are.
One month. You are here in July. It's winter. I can't go. I'm too cold.
Winter in July.
Suit up. Put a jacket on. But
I can film you and show the guys the experience.
No, we're filming it. We're both going to do it. I'm going to put my GoPro and we're both going to do it.
No, don't. It's cold.
Hey,
I know.
yeah.
The company cold.
That sounds like an excuse to me.
Not in the winter. Maybe in the summer.
The seasons are flipped here because this is southern equator. So yes, it's getting pretty cold right now.
Yeah, but it's not like cold, you know.
For me? You
know what I mean? Put a long sleeve on, some pants, you're good.
Cold.
Most Brazilians don't have long sleeves. I brought one long sleeve shirt with me, and I don't want to wear that same shirt every single night. You know what I'm saying? So
this is just for the hang gliding. That's it. You know.
Cold.
For anybody that asked a question that I missed, now's the time to just put it again, because I know there's a couple that I missed, and yeah, if you want the question answered, I don't want anybody to say Dennis doesn't read my question.
When you come to Brazil?
Working on some things right now, because I'm that chicken heart.
Yes.
Hey, this is what you do. There's a lot of Brazilian spots in America. Just go test the chicken heart there. You know what I'm saying?
And it doesn't. If you ate it, you wouldn't know like that it's like a heart or anything like that. You would just think of somebody. You just ate it. You were just eating it with like a salad or something. You wouldn't tell the difference. If I gave it to you and he didn't tell you, you would be like, okay, this is chicken.
Anyways, you know what, Barracuda, you're Jamaican, man. Like, chicken heart isn't a Brazilian thing.
Oxtails. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
I gotta bow out. I'm working on some stuff. Appreciate it. I'll think about it. It'll be a 90% no. Just heart. I'll think about it. You guys keep up the good work. Dennis, keep up the great work. You and I as well. Sir. I'm out.
Yeah, but I get you.
Shalimar, go ahead. Pass me the phone.
See you hang live.
Show the guys you try the chicken heart.
Yeah, eat a chicken heart and hang glide at the same time.
No. No. It's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Barracuda. Someone too.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, we're coming up past 3 hours, man. It's been a long day. So, anybody have any questions? Please, now's the time, because we got to get ready to wrap this up. Shalimar says I can call him, and we can get him live on the phone. Go ahead, man.
Hey guys, I'm finna be out. I gotta get up in the morning.
Come Monday. You're gonna be featured in the video. You might as well be here to talk about your experience as well.
Foi muito bom, muito legal. Tá ligado?
Yeah, try to be here Monday for the show.
I will try to be here on Monday. What time? Que horas?
8.
Okay.
Às 8.
Brazil time.
I'm in Brazil, so it can be 9.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right.
9 horas da noite.
All right. Boa noite.
Boa noite.
Hungry, huh, Renata? Okay.
The kids prepare the food, and I smell and.
Yeah.
Shalimar, I don't know. He didn't send his number, but that would have been interesting.
Okay. I know you guys said it wrapping up, and it seems like everybody's about to head out. And I actually, I'll try to see you guys Monday, because I'm recording a video for my channel too Monday. So hopefully I can have time enough to stop through.
And what is the name for your channel?
It's the same name as Backpack Mode, which you see right here. So that's all my social media and platforms. That's my my YouTube channel right there.
And you also show the moments when you are here in Brazil, right?
Oh, of course, definitely. Yeah, I've definitely planned to when I come back down to record several videos and do some interviews with you. Now that everybody's kind of seen my face and seen everything that I do. My YouTube is about travel content, so it's definitely going to be about Brazil and every place that I go to. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And then yeah, definitely. I don't want to promote myself here on your account, but I will say that it's something that I do, and I love it. And I know it's hard for you, going out there and filming videos too as well. So everybody that's definitely donated today, appreciate it because it goes a long way. Making these videos is not easy. Dennis, you can attest to that. The editing process is tough. It's not like we just put a video in, and there's a lot of work goes in between the days that these YouTube videos come out. So definitely continue to subscribe and tell your friends to watch this channel too as well, because there's a lot of cool things going on.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All
You
right.
talk a lot, and you talk so good. I appreciate
No problem. No problem.
all the details when you talk.
Shalimar, send the number to that email. Sorry.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for having me, and I will see you in the next one. Like I said, I appreciate you. So keep going strong here.
Thank you very much.
All right, man. Peace.
Take care.
Many thanks. Kisses.
Yeah, Shalimar. That's the email address, Hanata's email address. Send your phone number there, and I'll call it. He's saying that I'm not gonna post my number on here.
No, the number it's in the Instagram.
No. He wants to call me to prove that he's real on the phone right now on the live. But I'm saying I'm not going to post my number in this list. I'm saying to send his phone number to your email address, and I'll see it now, and I can call. Thank you, Black Fist. He says good stream.
Maybe because he's trying one way to come in live and talk even with the call.
Yeah, he said he couldn't connect the video, then he couldn't connect the audio. I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
But he's like, no, I'm a real person. And I'm like, okay, well. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Let's call.
What? He's put his number?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You should have just got him on WhatsApp. And then, okay, I'll just call. For him.
Guys, I hope I help you guys tonight with the infos, and also I hope you guys talk with us.
Hi, this is Victor.
Victor.
Shalimar
is in the house. Okay, so he's real. What's up, Shalimar? Hold on. Welcome, Shalimar, to the show.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is actually Victor, but I go with Shalimar. It's Anthony in California.
Yeah, you gotta excuse us. It just started kind of looking ridiculous. Like you're sending. So we've never had anybody send.
I really meant it. It's me, and I just wanted to get some info. And can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just wanted to, it's my first trip to Brazil, and I just want to feel, I don't know. Actually, to be honest with you, I found you guys through a channel called Philly Dawn.
Yeah, Philly Dawn, yeah.
Yeah, and then it kind of looked a year, and then in one of his chats, he said contact this person for, just to get. So it's going to be a 6-day trip coming in from San Diego, California, staying 6 days in Rio. I'm staying at the Hotel Arena Lima, Leme on Copacabana.
Yes.
And it's like close to La Paz, south, but it's on the beach. And then taking a flight from there to Buenos Aires, directly, the Argentinian airline.
Yeah.
And going to stay 6 days in Argentina and then back to California. This is my summer vacation, so.
Wow.
And I've been doing it by myself, and, I've traveled to like over 30 plus countries and been all over in like Egypt, Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania, Mozambique.
That's great,
Russia,
man. That's great.
Dubai. And now, I'm not a bot.
Very good.
Well, no, I thank you for confirming, because I was really starting to think like, oh man, we're getting trolled right now, and there's actually nothing coming in, and I keep giving this guy the time of the day, and like.
But you can hear me, right?
Yeah. Nata can hear you too. We're on live.
Yeah, thank you for this the donations.
My name is Victor. My name is Victor. My last name is Daniel.
Well, you don't.
And I'm just amazed by Brazil, and I want to do it. It's only going to be a 6-day trip, and I was thinking of doing the other place called Fortaleza.
Fortaleza, yeah.
Or even the other one called Salvador.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, I just said, I'm just only going to do this. And then Buenos Aires, Argentina. I was thinking of dropping by, Chile, Santiago, Chile.
Yeah.
Santiago de Chile. Yeah, I heard also.
So it's just like in and out,
Wow.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my camera, but as long as you can hear me and I'm not a bot.
Yeah, but everybody can hear you. You are in a live.
Yeah, you are in the live right now, so everybody in the.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. But really, thanks for having me on, and thanks for calling me, and just I'll just be a fan, and hopefully do my trip and be safe.
Yeah, and if you want more information, and we're not, it's a day that we're not live, you can always hit up Renata, hit up the email.
My email would be great.
Yeah, and she's got a WhatsApp as well. And if you need more information or more recommendations or whatever, she's there to help. And when you're there, if you have any issues or whatever, you can definitely contact her. And we're here every Monday from 8 o'clock, every Monday and Thursday. So
Yeah, because I'm planning to stay at the hotel in Copacabana. I don't want to do the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. I just felt
Have a really nice hotel, Sheraton.
Well, he's got a hotel already.
I'm staying at the Arena.
Yeah, I know the Arena.
Lima.
Mm-hmm.
Arena Lima, Leme. Yeah, it's right at the corner. Where the big mountains are.
Yeah.
You look at the map, and I got a good deal. So it's just there, and I was planning to stay in Centro, in Lapa, Centro, but.
Nah, better by the beach. Better by the beach. Yeah.
Yeah, this ocean view place.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I'm just kind of excited because I work full time and this is my summer vacation. So just to do 6 days in Argentina and 6 days in Brazil, and I really appreciate everything. And hopefully.
Hold on, Shalimar. Hold on 1 second. Renata has a question. Go ahead.
Say he's staying in Lapa?
No, he said he was thinking about staying in Central, but then he decided to stay by the mountain, by the beaches. Yeah. I think it's better for you too if you're traveling.
Which hotel?
He's staying at Arena.
Lima?
Yeah.
In Copacabana?
Yeah.
Free?
Yeah, Copacabana, right on the beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the very corner. It's called Arena Lime, Leme.
Yeah.
And I don't know, and then Buenos Aires, Argentina. So.
All right.
So I don't know. I'm kind of excited. This is the first time I'm just doing my own research. But having traveled to 30 plus countries, I'm just like enjoy the environment, eat pizza and beer. I don't eat the local food usually, so I don't get sick, because you don't want to eat the local food and get sick and then kind of destroy your whole vacation.
No, it's not like that. You can have a nice.
No, the food in Brazil isn't the. It's going to be a lot of things that you're going to see: chicken, fries, rice. It's not anything crazy, and it's not.
Okay.
Like you can go to certain countries and the food is very foreign, and then that's when it could mess you up because you don't know what But if you live in America, Brazil food is
Yeah, I've been here for a long time. I'm originally from Dubai.
Yeah.
Like the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And but apart from that, I'm just looking forward to the trip, and I'm just gonna stay low profile and just hopefully get a driver to like drive me around and for sightseeing and stuff like that. That's the whole thing. Because I don't like to do like the Uber or if I can just get it. I'll probably check with the hotel if they have those tour packages or something like that.
Cool.
That's it.
Cool. Well, like I said, Renata's here too. So if you got questions, you want to plan out your trip a little bit and go through some of our videos, because you'll see. She shows a lot of places, the common places, but also the places off the beaten path that a lot of people might not know about, so you can get ideas of places to go and things to see.
Yeah, it's not enough for me to send you a picture of me because I'll send it to you by email, okay?
Okay.
And
All right, Shalimar.
yes, please contact any Instagram.
I'm not a bot.
Okay.
I just
Well, I believe you now. I believe you now.
everything I did it because I really enjoyed the information. I'm just preparing for my trip.
Oh, we really appreciate it.
And you know what? And all the best to you guys.
All right, thank you. Hinata, did you want to say anything? You're muted, Hinata.
Sorry. Yes, I'm not into emails. Some guys, they send me message in email. Normally, I not answer in emails. Take for me, I check everyday Instagram, but I'm not check everyday emails. So for me, it's much more easy to answer in Instagram than email. So
yeah, if I do email, I'll probably just say from Victor, San Diego.
Yeah, he wants to send a
that,
picture.
All
right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
And then you'll know where it is. Okay, that's a lot, Dennis.
All right, Victor. Thank you. Really appreciate. I really appreciate all those. We've never had one person give so many.
I was actually watching the Lakers game at the same time.
Oh, thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
I know. I told you have a game tonight, and the place in Copacabana is full.
Right, Lakers. Well, by the way, Dennis, Lakers lost. You know that, right?
Oh, they did? No, I didn't know that.
They did. It was just going on. Because the game just got over. You remember the NBA?
No, it's good or bad.
I
just playing team.
Finals, but I'm not.
Yeah, the Lakers lost, so that's okay.
All right, sir. Well,
I want to ask Dennis one question. The Maracana Stadium for soccer.
Yeah.
How far is that?
Well, Hinata would know that. Maracana.
Maracana Stadium. Maracana,
the soccer
famous,
stadium, Hinata.
The most famous.
From Copacabana, it's like 25-30 minutes maximum.
Okay, yeah. Because the soccer season is going on right now. I'm a big soccer fan, like Botafogo.
Okay.
Recife, San Paulo.
Yeah, get out there, see a game when you're out there.
Yeah, San Paulo? No.
And Corinthians.
Okay. All right. Well.
Okay, thanks a lot, Dennis. Thanks a lot, Renita.
All right, man. Come back.
Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate all you guys for participating.
Dennis, I wanted to mention, Dennis.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You remember Shalimar? Shalimar is my favorite video group.
Yes.
Music. Have you heard of Shalimar?
Of course.
I know Jody. I know Jody Watley really well.
Oh,
personally,
really?
Jody Watley and Howard Hewitt.
I used to have a crazy crush on Jody Watley, man. I used to love her
Jody
music.
really well.
Yeah.
I have a direct phone number. I can call her right now.
Nice, man. Jody Watley was my girl back in the day, man. Yeah.
And Howard Hewitt and everything. So, but either way, that's it.
All right,
keep
man.
it like that.
Thank you. Well, come back, man. Like I said, we're here. Hinata's here. Hinata, final words for Shalimar?
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, you're on live. You're on live right now.
Okay, thanks everyone. And this is going to be my 31st country of visit to Brazil. So I'm looking forward to July and then venture on to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and hopefully make it safe back to the U.S. And that's it.
All right, sir. Have a good night, man. Oh, sorry. Hinata wants to say her final words to you. Go ahead, Hinata.
Go ahead, Renita.
Huh?
Final words for Shalimar.
Yes, I said before. Now I want to say to everybody else.
Okay.
I want to say, everybody, thank you. I appreciate it for everything tonight.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I appreciate everything on my end too.
All right. All right, Victor. Have a good night, man.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Take care. I think there was a bit of a delay there, but Yeah, nice guy. I mean, I gotta count up what he actually sent.
I want to say thank you to everybody.
Yes. Okay, we're closing now. After 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's it. You're good. You're content. Does anybody have any final questions in the next 2 seconds?
Dennis, nobody have questions.
Okay. Okay. I'm losing my voice.
But I want to say thank you, everybody, for participate, for enjoy the live tonight. I hope the info it's help you guys a little bit. You know, the place to go and enjoy when you guys are in here in Rio. I hope you guys really enjoy the infos always. So many thanks for the donations, for all night, for participating and everything. Many.
Wait, hold on. Shalamar with another $20 donation. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Victor, you're the man. Victor is the man. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Work us out of here. This thing. All right.